So it's our very great fortune that we have the special association of His Grace Revati Raman Prabhu. Actually, Prabhuji is very well known because for last almost 30 years he is based at Tirupati and at the foothills of Tirupati Balaji temple, and anyone who has ever gone to Tirupati for Balaji Darshan, which practically everyone has been at some time or other, either for yatra or with family or with some group, then we have all been touched by the loving care and hospitality of Prabhuji at ISKCON Tirupati temple. It's a very grand temple at the base of Tirumala Hills. So that is why he's very, very well known in our ISKCON society for his love, for his care, for his affection, for the deities and for the cows and for the devotees. So we are very fortunate to have Prabhuji's association here today on this most auspicious occasion of Lord Narasimha Dev appearance. I'll briefly introduce so that we can all know his glories and hear from him more attentively and be very blessed by his association. Prabhuji was born in the year 1956 in a Shiva family, and from the very childhood he was very dynamic, straightforward and enthusiastic person. Later he finished his diploma in mechanical engineering and then his specialization in the hydraulics and pneumatics in Bangalore. Then he was working in Bosch International Company as a work superintendent, and he trained many of the boys under him. And while working in Bangalore, he got a book, one book. You know, sometimes book distributors wonder what one book can do, and so many books are distributed, or what's happening. But one book brought His Grace Revati Raman Prabhu to ISKCON, so you can you can understand the power of book distribution. So he got the book, Science of Self-Realization, and just by reading this one book, he realized the importance and responsibility of human life, immediately took to Krishna consciousness, started chanting and following the four regulative principles. In 1988, he visited ISKCON Bangalore temple and became a congregational devotee, practicing bhakti as well as doing his occupational duties. In 1991, he received initiation from His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj, who was the GVC and Guru for Bangalore and Karnataka. And immediately after initiation, as we hear, Diksha Gale Shishya Gore, Atma Samarpanas. So as Guru Dakshina, he resigned his job and became a fully dedicated and committed member of the ISKCON society. And he was, he joined the Bangalore temple as a general manager. And for 5 years he was there. And later in May of 1996, he was sent to Tirupati. Tirupati then was just like a one-room kind of setup, just a kind of center, not even a big temple. And there were no assets, no resources, no manpower, no money, no contacts, all alone. And with his deep faith in the holy name and the mercy of his spiritual master, Prabhuji came there. And within just one decade, just 10 years, he inspired so many devotees to join the temple, then inspired them to distribute Srila Prabhupada books, conducted Harinam Sankirtan, and started a big temple construction because Tirupati deserves a huge temple. The whole world is coming. For kind of information, in all over the world, maybe, I don't know about the Jerusalem part, but otherwise in India, Tirupati is the number one place which receives the maximum number of pilgrims in a year. Throughout the year, I mean. Every day there are lakhs of people, and then on Brahmosత్సవ there are many, many lakhs of people. So that place deserves a big temple because then so many people can get introduced to Krishna consciousness. So he embarked on that project, and within 10 years, a beautiful lotus temple with Radha Govinda Dev and Ashtasakis manifested by his pure desire and the blessings of all the acharyas. Because apart from Radha Madhav in Mayapur, the only place where there are Ashtasakis, as per my knowledge, is Radha Govinda Dev and Ashtasaki in ISKCON Tirupati. So he was very instrumental in that, very well organized and wonderfully developed temple. And at present, he is a GBC member from 2015. And he also served as a member of Executive Committee in 2021, later on as a chairman in 22-23. And we were very fortunate to host the GBC meetings by his mercy because he allowed us to. He could have bid for Tirupati, then we would not have got a chance. But somehow he wanted us to be blessed. So in the year 23, the midterm meetings were conducted here, and Prabhuji gave a lot of guidance. He came a few days earlier, oversee all the arrangements and guided at every step. And we are very blessed by his presence and by guidance to conduct the GBC meetings here. And he's also a member of Indian Bureau and also Zonal Secretary for Andhra Pradesh. And he has also completed his PhD in Vedic Psychology. So he's Dr. Revati Raman Prabhu also. And last 20 years, he has been traveling profusely in India and across the world. conducting seminars on personality development, stress management, devotee care, etc. They are very well appreciated and welcomed by professors of different universities in Middle East and Australia, New York, Los Angeles, etc. His special emphasis is on developing community. He is very well known for his devotee care initiatives. The one who took lead in forming a devotee care committee is the chairman of that currently. And through that devotee care, committee, the devotee care course was developed. For the first time in ISKCON, it took almost 50 years plus to develop a devotee care course. Because actually when devotees are cared for, then they are willing to give their lives in service of Srila Prabhupada's mission. So he has a lot of feeling, a lot of heart for that. As I told that for devotees, for cows and for deities, he has all his heart for them. So very fortunate to have him here. He is very warm, very loving, very encouraging, very empowering. Anybody who comes in touch with his personality feels very affected for his whole life. And I've been especially fortunate to be an object of his affection and love. So we would like to thank him for being here on this very auspicious day, although there's a grand function happening at ISKCON Tirupati also. Yesterday I was telling that Lord Balaji's family deity is Lord Narasimha. So you can imagine Tirupati is celebrating Narasimha appearance in a big way. They have Lakshmi Narasimha deities also there. But still, on invitation of His Grace Radheshyam Prabhuji decided to be here and bless us by his wonderful association. And Her Grace Bhaktika Mataji is also here. She is accompanying him in all the initiative because, whatever a man does, 50% is the contribution of the better half. So all what applies to Prabhuji applies to Mataji as well. So we are very fortunate to have both of them here on this occasion. And let us thank them, welcome them very heartily to Shri Shri Radha Vrindavan Chandra Temple by once loudly chanting the HareKrishna mantra.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Thank you so much, Revati Pati Prabhu. Though I am not qualified, he is very kind. I have seen him as a young brahmachari, fired up, very enthusiastic. In many places I've seen him in the classes in the front, sitting down, hearing the classes. Young boy. But today he's leading the temple so nicely. By the guidance of Radheshyam Prabhu and so many devotees, so many brahmacharis, so many grihastha devotees. And the temple is flourishing, vibration, so wonderful. So much caring. Last 3 days, myself and my wife, we are here. We have been treated like kings, king and the queen. Though we don't deserve such kind of caring. So nicely, so wonderfully. Arranging so many programs. Take me here, one class, there one class. Feel very enlivened here. Such a vibration, so nice. Thank you so much. Prabhupada will be so happy. All of you so nicely coordinating and taking the movement forward. This movement will be there for 10,000 years. We'll go away, but it'll continue. We've got to see it in that way. The future generations, they should be benefited, not just we. They should be benefited. That happens by Srila Prabhupada book distribution. Srila Prabhupada book, one book brought me here. Someone read Bhagavad Gita. I was reading only magazines, novels, English novels. Harold Robbins, Ken Follett, all very sophisticated novels, all about this espionage. It's like Second World War, all these novels. But one day I happened to see on TV program on Ramanujam. Then he glorifies, Ramanujan, greatest mathematician in the world. He glorifies Bhagavad Gita. Without Bhagavad Gita, my life is useless. Then I thought, I read so many books, I have not read Bhagavad Gita. How is that? So through my friend, I got Bhagavad Gita. Before getting Bhagavad Gita, he got me Science of Self-Realization. I told my friend, I don't want this. I want Bhagavad Gita. He said, no, you read this one. This will prepare you for Bhagavad Gita. Reluctantly, I took the book. I was not happy at all. I had to pay money. The company gave me the book. When I told him, get me a nice English Bhagavad Gita. So I took reluctantly SSR. Not happy. Okay, he's giving. I can't say no to him. I took it. 3-4 days it was in the shelf in the house. I never read. I was not interested. I was reading other books. No. One day evening I thought, today, let me say, shall I go out or read some book? I thought, well, let me do some reading. Which book? Then I saw this book, SSR. Let me see what it is, what the author says, what kind of book it is, Till then, only Balaji, go to Tirumala, Tirupati, take darshan, eat laddu and come back. That's all, that's the devotion. But I took the book, Prabhupada book, I looked at it, back page, just to see what it is like. Then just browse through, just scanned it. One page, let me see what kind of English it is, what the author says, interesting or boring. I just opened one page, I read one paragraph. There Srila Prabhupada says, all cannot understand Krishna consciousness. All cannot understand Krishna consciousness. When you take the diamonds and throw it in front of a pig, pig will never understand. Pig will run after the stool. Oh my God! Who is this person? One slap on the face. All the false ego, all got shattered. Oh my God! Who is this person? I have not read any language like this. Straight, a shot straight to the brain, went arrow straight to the brain. Oh, then I closed the book and I saw Prabhupada picture in the front, the famous picture, Prabhupada with the green shawl, holding the bead bag like this, chanting, That picture, I just stared at him for a few minutes. Oh my God, who is this person? Then it was around 8:30 or 9 o'clock. I started reading. Morning 4 o'clock I finished. Because I'm used to reading novels. Read very fast. That's the blessing. Similarly, I read one book, I finished. In mid-70s, I read a book, novel, Godfather, by Mario Puzo. This Godfather, such fever around the world, even you will not get the book. They're selling it in black. One of my friends got the book, Godfather. And we are all young, like you people, all young people, I was a young man. Okay, we are a term, the terms, that every day one person should read the book. And next day should bring it back. How we reasonable is it? So I got the book in the evening, next day morning I should give it back. So night I read. Godfather, thick book, Mario Puzo. It's all about dons, Don, mafia, how the mafia controls the whole world, oil business, how the murders, everything, heavy. Very interesting. You cannot close the page. I read the whole book one night. Morning I got up, wow, I finished the book. But what I got? Nothing, useless. I gave the book to my friend, hey, I finished it, wonderful. Only sense gratification. Godfather. But real Godfather is Prabhupada. One book, SSR, reading the book, next day morning, I took bath, after reading SSR, took bath on the bike, I put the crash helmet, I started chanting, 16 kilometers drive, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, not in the full mantra, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. That's the effect of Srila Prabhupada books. Then I went to the company, I parked the bike, and I was in bliss. Whole body was light, a joy in the heart. Just chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, not in the full mantra. I went inside the company, my friend, hey, read the book, he asked me. I read the book. How is it? I said, it's fantastic. So I started chanting. What are you chanting? Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. Hey, come on, chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Then he told me, I'll take you to the temple, Hare Krishna temple. It's very nice. Is it? There's a temple? Yeah, yes, ISKCON. Then he took me to the temple. I saw Krishna Balaram deities in Bangalore. Then Govinda Pusham Tamam Bhajami. I was flabbergasted. The singing, the beauty, the cleanliness of the temple, everything. ISKCON temples are clean. Generally we go to the temple, right? Every day coconut pieces, fiber. Altar will be busy, matchbox, incense, everything is there. Generally that's the way we are used to it. I saw clean spick and span. Prabhupada, the kirtan was going on. nice incense smell. Wow. Govinda Madhyapurusham tamam bhajami. This is it, Then I was blessed by the devotees there. First day they gave me the mala and chanted 8 rounds. First I chanted 8 rounds on the terrace, my house terrace. I chanted 8 rounds, going round and round and round on the terrace, And whole body was light. I thought I may fly now, like Gandharva. I was wondering, analyzing why. Because mind became light. Mantra means deliver the anxieties from the mind. Mind became light. So whole body was like, my God, it is working. This mantra is working. What a miracle. Then 8 rounds I finished, climbed down the steps. I was not climbing down. I was gliding down. Gliding down. And that's it actually. By the Prabhupada's mercy, devotee's mercy, no looking back. This happened in 1988. 89 I got initiated by Jayapataka Swami. And it's continuing. So today is Narasimha Day, Happiness Day. Wish you all a happy Narasimha Chaturdashi. We'll take one verse. I'll just explain this verse and then we'll go for the PowerPoint. This PowerPoint I made for the students in South India. In Ahobilam, the last youth festival happened in Ahobilam. Ahobilam is a place, Lord Narasimha Dev's place. The 9 deities of Lord Narasimha Dev. 9 deities. I think many of you would have seen Ahobilam.
Please. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा। जिन भक्तों को लेक्चर का हिंदी अनुवाद सुनना है उन्होंने नीचे भक्ति वेदांत हॉल में जाके बैठना है, वहां नीचे ट्रांसलेशन चालू है।
So we'll discuss this verse, one verse, and explain. Then, what is the one? 55? Okay. Then we'll see the PowerPoint. Then we can discuss some more pastimes of Lord Narasimha Dev. And I was told by authorities, what other time you want, you can go. So, I have decided to bore you. Right? Bore you. So already Kirtans happened, I'll not do the Kirtan, we'll just go with the class. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 7, Text number 55. Etavaneve lokosmin pumsa swataha parasmitaha ekanta bhakti govinde yad sarvatra tadikshanam etavane eve lokosmin pumsa swata parasmitaha ekanta bhakti govinde yad sarvatra tadikshanam etamane lokosmin pumsa swata parasmitihi ekanta bhakti govinde yad sarvatra tadikshanam. Etavan, this much. Eva, certainly. Lokasmin, in this material world. Pumsaha, of the living entity. Swartaha, the real self-interest. Para, transcendental. Smitaha, regarded. Ekanta bhakti, unalloyed devotional service. Govinde, to Govinda. Yat, which. Sarvatra, everywhere. Tat ikshanam, seeing the relationship with Govinda, Krishna. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. In this middle world, to render service to the lotus feet of Govinda, the cause of all causes, and to see him everywhere is the only goal of life. This much alone is the ultimate goal of human life, as explained by all the revealed scriptures. Purport. In this verse, the word sarvatra, tadikshanam, describes the highest perfection of devotional service, in which one sees everything with reference to Govinda's activities. The highly elevated devotee never sees anything unrelated to Govinda. Stavara jangama deke, na deke tara murti, sarvatra haya nijashta deva spurti. The Mahabhagavata, the advanced devotee, certainly sees everything mobile and immobile. But he does not exactly see their forms. Rather, everywhere he immediately sees the manifestation, the form of the Supreme Lord. Chaitanya Charitamrita, 8th chapter, 274th verse. Even in this material world, a devotee does not see materially manifested things. Instead, he sees Govinda in everything. When he sees a tree or a human being, a devotee sees them in relation to Govinda. Govindam Adipurusham. Govinda is the original source of everything. Ishvaraha Paramakrishnaha Sachitananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. Krishna, who is known as Govinda, is the supreme controller. He has an eternal blissful spiritual body. He is the origin of all. He has no other origin. Jai Shri Radha Vrindavan Chandra ki jai, Gaunita ki jai, Jagannath Baladev Subhadrama ki jai, Prabhupada ki jai. He is the origin of all. He has no other origin, for he is the prime cause of all causes. Brahma Samhita 5.1. The test of a perfect devotee is that he sees Govinda everywhere in this universe, even in every atomic particle. Andantarastha Paramanu Chantarastam. This is the perfect vision of a devotee. It is therefore said, Narayanam ayam dhiraha Pashyanti Paramartha Tinaha Jagad Dhanmayam Lubdaha Kamukha Kaminiya Mayam. Kamini Mayam. A devotee sees everyone and everything in relationship with Narayana. Narayanam ayam. Everything is an expansion of Narayana's energy. Just as those who are greedy see everything as a source of money making, or those lusty see everything as being conducive to sex. The most perfect devotee, Prahlada Maharaj, saw Narayana even within a stone column. This does not mean, however, that we must accept the words Daridra Narayana, which have been manufactured by some unscrupulous person, one who actually envisions Narayana everywhere, makes no distinction between the poor and the rich. To single out the Daridra Narayana, poor Narayana, and reject the Dhani Narayana or rich Narayana is not the vision of a devotee. Rather, that is the imperfect vision of materialistic persons. Om Ajnanatimandasya Gnanajanashalakaya Shakshur Unmiltamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namavom Vishnapadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamniti Namane. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prachani Nirvishesha Chunyavadi Paschyati Deshatani. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktarunda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. It's a beautiful verse, a nice beautiful purport by Srila Prabhupada. Amazing purport. Prabhupada said this purports are my devotional ecstasy. It's very ecstatic. This purpose we should read. Purports are very important. Just read the translation. That's one level. Read the translation, but the purpose should be that. like two devotees in Russia. They're in army, soldiers, always discussing Srila Prabhupada books, secretly chanting in Russia, secretly chanting and practicing Krishna consciousness very nicely. Two young devotees as soldiers. So the in charge, the commander comes to know there are two people practicing yoga. Because this commander was practicing Ashtanga yoga. He was still low, the two more people yoga. What kind of yoga I had to find out. So one day he calls to his assistant, bring these two soldiers. They were brought. The commander, I heard you also practice some yoga? Yes. What yoga? Bhakti yoga. What do you do? We read Bhagavad Gita. And we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. They were scared. In the beginning they were scared. They were scared. Why he is calling us? The commander is calling us. Why? Army commander. They were scared. But when he started speaking of yoga, their devotees were fired up. They started preaching to him that Bhakti yoga is the highest. Sir, Karma yoga, Jnana yoga, Ashtanga yoga, then Bhakti yoga highest. If you practice Bhakti yoga, all other yogas are there. How do you say that? Bhagavad Gita says so. And they preached to him, they sold one Bhagavad Gita. They never gave him as a gift. He told him, this is a book, you should read this book, and this is the price. And he paid. And after a few days, the soldiers, even in the army, even you cannot talk to the boss, not like any other place. You just salute and keep walking. You cannot stand and talk. But these two devotees, they had the courage, right? Like Prahlada Maharaj. They had the courage. Now Prahlada Maharaj is fearless. So they approached the boss, the commander, and said, did you read the book, sir? No, I couldn't get time, I'll read. Sir, you should read that one. Again, after 1 week, again met. Sir, did you read the book? Oh, no, I have not read, I'll read. You know? Then that night he thought, every time they see me, they ask me, are you reading Bhagavad Gita? So I'm just giving some excuse. I think I should read what it is like. So he took Bhagavad Gita. He read Bhagavad Gita. Only the translations. He was very happy. Few chapters he read and he slept. In the dream, Srila Prabhupada came. Don't read only my translations. Read my purports. He got up. Oh my God, who is this person? The author comes in the dream and tells me, read my purports. Then immediately from the next day, he started reading Bhagavad Gita with the purports, everything. He finished the book. Bhagavad Gita. And he started chanting, HareKrishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. And he resigned. He became a devotee. Ajay Prabhu. And later, now he's a sannyasi, traveling and preaching. That is Srila Prabhupada purpose. Every line is very special. Like I read only one line. Prabhupada says, in somehow or other, get my book. They read one paragraph, one sentence, one word, the life will change. My life changed, one sentence. You know, take the diamonds and throw it in front of a pig will never understand. Like that, you can never understand scriptures that easily. The kind of a consciousness we have, we don't. But slowly when you start chanting, take the association of the devotees. You know, like Prahlada Maharaj, you see. What is the speciality thing? Shravanam. He heard. Hearing is very important. More we hear, more we flourish. Blooms in Krishna consciousness. He heard Bhagavatam from Narada Muni for 1,000 years. How many years you have heard? How many years I have heard? But they have heard 1,000 hours? He heard 1,000 years Bhagavatam. When he came out from the womb, he was a Maha-Bhagavata. Came out from the womb, HareKrishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. 64 rounds. 192 rounds. Chanting. Because chanting is so perfect. And smarana. Chanting is hearing. As a baby, imagine. Totally. He had a transcendental body, not ordinary body. In the cradle, as a baby, is a chant. Hari, 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 Hari. Hiranyakashipu will search, where is it, where is it? Where is the sound coming from? Where? It's coming from the cradle. He runs, stopped. Prahlada Maharaj, no, this fellow is a crooked fellow. I'll handle him through my Lord. Stopped. And sometimes this child is to laugh loudly. Why? When Krishna is close, laughing loudly, seeing the form of the Lord. Sometimes he's to cry. When Krishna walks away, he'll cry. Sometimes going in ecstasy, shivering, hair standing, voice faltering. All these Ashta Sattvika Vikaras, Prahlada Maharaj exhibited as a child. Because always Govinda. Nothing else, as has been said here, Govinda. Association is so important. You see, Prahlada Maharaj had the association of Narada Muni and he became Mahabhagavata. Narada Muni had the association of Bhakti Vedantas. He became Mahabhagavata. Sadrichino ihayam loke pantakshema akutabayaha sushila sadhavayatra narayana parayanaha. This material world is horrible. Sadrichino ihayam loke pantakshema akutabayaha. Nothing auspicious in this material world. Everything is inauspicious. Why? Everything is temporary. People die, diseases, old age, death, birth. When what happens, nobody knows. Padam, padam, padam. Every step is a danger. What's going to come, we don't know. Prarabdha, karma, we are experiencing it now. Aprarabdha, we don't know when it will come. Kotam, bijan, phalonmukam, they are waiting. They are waiting. When tomorrow what comes, we don't know. Kramanaya pralayate. Systematically when you practice bhakti, Kramanaya pralayate, Vishnu bhakti ratnatmanam. When you practice Krishna consciousness happily, Krishna bhakti, Vishnu bhakti, pralayate, all the karmas, prarabdha, aprarabdha, gets destroyed. Hari bol. Good news, isn't it? Simply chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. 10 bags are burnt. One time. Then imagine more chanting and hearing. Yes, all the karmas will get burnt. How that can happen? Pantakshema Kutabhaya. This world is inauspicious, full of fear. Anxiety is there. Bhaya. There is no kshema. Sushala Shadavayatra. But when you come in touch with a devotee, like Prahlada, Narada Muni, Ashla Prabhupada, Sushila, well-behaved devotee. His behavior is very attractive. Well-behaved, a Vaishnava, a sadhu. Sushila Sadhavayatra, why he is well-behaving? Narayana Parayana. Always is conscious of Narayana, Krishna. Always, like Prabhupada says in the purport, Prahlada Maharaj says everywhere, Govinda. Is he a human being? Govinda. That's the education. That is the education. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmanika Vaishyani. Shunechava Supekacha Panditaha Samadarshinaha. It is everywhere. The soul and the super soul. Let it be a dog eater, elephant, cow, or a Brahmana. You will not see the external substance. You will see within. Soul and the super soul. That is the education. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, 5th chapter. The real education. Vidya. Vinaya. Very humble. Very humble. Then only the knowledge will go in. But before that, one should become a Brahmana. To understand Krishna, to develop that kind of vision, to see Krishna everywhere, one should have Brahmanical qualities in the mode of goodness. Shama, Dhamma, Tapa, Saucham, Shanta, Rajamevacha, Jnana, Vijnana, Mastakyam, Brahma Karma Sabhavajam. 9 lakshanas of a Brahmana one should possess. When he possesses that lakshanas, what happens? Matrat Paradhareshu. He sees all the women as mother, but for his wife. That education is there now? No. Everybody is struggling, battering in this world. Everybody is getting attracted to opposite gender. Suffering. Why? No education. No gurukuls. Guru's job is this. Matrat paradarshu. Paradraveshu lostavat. Don't hanker for other people's property. Oh, he's rich, she is rich, I am not rich, I am not getting this one, they all got it, and I get it. No, don't worry. Don't worry about that. See that as mud. See that as mud. Paradraveshu lostavat. Atma sarabhuteshu. Treat everybody nicely, lovingly, with affection. As you want to be treated, right? We have a desire, all should love me, all should talk to me nicely. I will not do but. So first you do, people will be nice to you. Don't expect others to be nice. First you be nice. Automatically people treat you very nicely. Atma sarabhuteshu. E pasyati sa panditaha. Is a pandita, brahmana. Once you become brahmana, by chanting from rajasic person, tamasic person, he goes to the mode of goodness. He'll develop brahminical qualities. Then he'll have the vision to see Krishna. First become a human being. That is Krishna consciousness. First become a human being, then you will see Krishna automatically. So Prahlada Maharaj heard Srimad Bhagavatam from Narada Muni for 1000 years. Then become ecstatic. So, just imagine Lord Narasimha, Supreme Lord coming only for this small boy. Why? Qualities, such qualities. So magnanimous, so kind, so forgiving, so loving. But anybody can become like Prahlada Maharaj. And he's a Mahajana. Swayambhu Narada Sambhu, Kumara Kapila Manho, Prahlada Janaka Bhishma, Balir Vayasake Vayam, 12 Mahajanas. Prabhupada gave a class on Mahajanas in the West, on 12 Mahajanas. After the class, one devotee got up. Prabhupada, thank you so much. Very nice class on 12 Mahajanas. Thank you, Prabhupada. It is very touching, very nice. Prabhupada, you are the 13th Mahajana. Prabhupada looked at him and said, you are the 14th Mahajana. 13th Mahajana. Prabhupada, yes, he is. How this devotee, a simple devotee can become 14th Mahajana? Prabhupada said, you are 14th Mahajana. Why? Because Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, anybody who follows the principles given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a Mahajana. So you are all Mahajanas, so many Mahajanas. But you got to follow the principles given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is that? Five. What is that? 5. Sadhu Sangha, Harinama Sankirtana, Bhagavata Shavana, Vigraharadhana, Mathuravasana. 5 should happen, not 1, 2. Mahaprabhu said, the 64 principles are there. These 5 are most important, 5 angas. Very important. You do this, success. Just do 4 and leave 1? No. 5 should be done. Karta liya? Yeah, karta, right? I am holding with 4 fingers. Holding with 4 fingers. Try to pull it. Try to pull this. Pull it. He pulled it. Holding with 3 fingers. Try. He pulled it. Holding with 2 fingers. He pulled it. 1 finger you cannot hold. I am holding the 5 fingers. Pull it. Hold it, you try. He cannot pull. That's it. 5 angas of bhakti should be practiced. Have the Sangha, very, very important. Harinam Sankirtana, chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Then Vigraharadhana, daily hearing Bhagavatam, studying Bhagavatam. Then Mathuravasa, coming to temple, going to Dhams, Mayapur, Vrindavan, Puri, Dwaraka, Tirupati, Srirangam, and eat night prasadam there. Yes. see, worship the deities or see the worship of the deities. This is enough. One can become Mahajana. Suchila Shadhavyatra Narayana Parayana. That's what Srila Prabhupada taught all of us around the world. How to perform devotional service practically. Practically. We see many institutions in South India also, Madhvas, Shiva Vaishnavas, they all do it actually. They do it nicely. But not all five. You don't see them chant. They're chanting Vedic mantras and all very beautifully. But HareKrishna mantra like 2 hours, 4 hours, no. They read the Vedic mantras chanting very nicely, beautifully, stunning. But deeply they will not study Bhagavatam. So what happens as they grow, they're very nice akara, nice shika, nice tilak, very effulgent, everything is very good. But still very busy with business, busy with so many worldly activities. Okay, that is okay. But consciousness. Yagnarthat karmana anyatra lokayam karmabandhanaha. Any activity do, there should be an offering to Krishna. Otherwise that work will bind you in this material world. Lokayam karmabandhanaha. Srila Prabhupada taught us, as we grow slowly, get matured, we know how to handle things, how to work in a Krishna conscious manner. For that we need good association of the devotees. Association of one's guru, association of senior devotees. Somehow I've been blessed abundantly. I got the mercy from my Guru Maharaj, lot of mercy from Radhanath Swami, lots and lots of mercy from Gopal Krishna Maharaj, Bhaktichara Swami, so many of the Prabhupada disciples, being at GBC, sitting with them, discussing, understanding their mood, their heart. This is a blessing of Srila Prabhupada and my Guru and all the Vaishnavas. How they see their vision. Then slowly we understand, oh, this spiritual life, like Prahlada, slowly understanding. Then one day, by the blessings of Guru, Narada Muni, he became very exalted devotee. Nothing would shake him. Nothing would shake him. Nothing. So the Ahobilam is a place. Maybe different kalpas, it happens in different places. This pastime, in different world it happened. Not in Bhuloka. But Bhuloka also it happened. Every kalpa it happens in different places. Because these pastimes are eternal. Eternally it is going on. So we'll start with this PowerPoint with the computer. So I can read here from this and explain to you people. Look at this painting, so beautifully painted by our devotees. You see. Prabhupada said these paintings, windows of the spiritual world. They should take guidance from Srila Prabhupada. Many paintings. They should show Prabhupada, once the Girigordhan, Krishna lifting Girigordhan, Jadurani Mataji, she showed to Prabhupada after painting. And Krishna had biceps, triceps, full muscles. Prabhupada looked and started laughing. Krishna not necessary to have the biceps and triceps. Not necessary. Not necessary. Or six-pack. Not necessary. Krishna, tender body, beautiful body, tender, sweet, no muscles, nothing. But he's God. He's God, So like that, Prabhupada is the guidance. See? Anything, all Prabhupada's touch. They're all in touch with Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada consciousness. That's our pictures, paintings are very special. Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, paintings, they show to Prabhupada. Prabhupada said, they're all meat eaters. Look at their faces. Paintings are good. People appreciate it. But the tender, the sweetness is not there. Narasimha 𝐏𝐚𝐫𝐭-𝟓, Mr. Hiranyakashipu, Prabhupada says. Mr. Hiranyakashipu, Sriman Hiranyakashipu. Who is he? Jaya. Hiranyaksha is Vijaya. And Prabhupada says, when Lord Narasimha went and sat on Hiranyakashipu's throne, he thought, my devotee's throne. He never thought it's a demon's throne. He taught a lesson, for us. If you misbehave with my devotees, I'll tear you into pieces. There's a lesson for us. To the jivas in this world, be careful. Don't offend my devotees. That's why Vaishnava Prabhupada is very dangerous. Don't offend the devotees. Lord came and tore Hiranyakashipu into pieces. He tore his stomach, pulled out the intestines. He caught the heart and threw it. And angry, roaring like anything. At the same time, he's thinking, my devotee. He's asana. I'm sitting on it. Lord Sri Narasimha, ISKCON Mayapur. This deity is very special. Not ordinary deity. When the dacoits were attacking Mayapur, they didn't know what to do. Bhakti Raghav Swami, he lost one leg. They threw a bomb, he lost a leg. They took the deities away. They broke the deities. Such chaos. When they'll come, these dacoits, nobody knows. Then they discussed, had a meeting in Mayapur. When the same problem was there with the Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, in Gaudiya Math, he installed Lakshmi Narasimha in Chaitanya Math. Right, you see that, right? Beautiful deity. So I think we should install Lord Narasimha deity. But how? Which deity? Whether Lakshmi Narasimha or Yoga Narasimha or Ugra Narasimha? Let's go for Ugra Narasimha. But who will worship? Only brahmacharis and sannyasis, no grahasthas. Mayapur, no grahastha can worship the deity. Only sannyasis and brahmacharis. We know that famous Pankajangir Prabhu, Janivas Prabhu. Many years they worship. Now also brahmacharis. Young brahmacharis are worshipping. Very nicely they are worshipping. So, then the S will get a deity from South India. Stone deity, Granite means South India. Marble means North India. So, a team went to South India. They looked for a Sthapati. They found a Sthapati. Get the deity. They discussed with him. What deity? Ugra Narasimha. Ugra Narasimha? Generally we don't. We don't chisel Ugra Narasimha. Anyway, let me check with my guru. Who is his guru? Kanchi Pitadipati. Chandrasekhar Acharya. There is no more actually. In Tamil they say Periyava. That means big personality. So when he asked, can I chisel this? He said, what's wrong with you? If you chisel Ugra Narasimha, your entire family will go. Will be ruined, devastated. Don't be mad. Don't do that. Go for Shanta Narasimha or Yoga Narasimha. That is okay, but not Ugra. Be careful. In Karnataka, there's one village even today. Because in that village, there's Ugra Narasimha. Huge, beautiful deity. I have not seen. He's not there also now. Temple is there. Deity is not there. So they were worshipping Ugra Narasimha. Eventually, the standards came down. The entire village was burnt. Fire. Ruined. Even today the village is ruined village is there. Nobody goes there, they're scared. Temple is there, deity is not there. So you can see, except for ISKCON devotees, nobody, no Hindu family will keep Ugra Narasimha picture also in their house. You noticed it? In your houses you had? No, it's not been touched with ISKCON. They now keep Ugra Narasimha. In my house it was not there. Lakshmi Narasimha, yes. Yoga Narasimha, yes. But not Ugra. People are scared. Why? Lot of sinful activities we do. Ugra means he'll react. Like I heard from devotees here. This deity here, even if we are going to do Abhishekam, is 300 years old. Imagine. Saligrama deity, 300 years old. This deity in the altar here. So, he said, the Sthapati said, no, I can't do that. My guru never gave the order. Please forget it. They tried with many Sthapatis, no chance. They went back. Then they received a letter from the Sthapati. Good news. My guru said, you can chisel the deity, you can sculpt. How is that? Why your guru said so? Because my guru said, if it is for ISKCON, you chisel. Hare bol. You see? Why means, This Periyava, this sannyasi, very famous. Kanchi Periyava is no more. In the Kanchi Matt, thousands and thousands of people come. Very famous Pitadipati. He'll sit down there, and will just offer obeisances after darshan of the Lord, and Amma, Kanchi Kamakshi. They come to him, offer obeisances, he'll bless, they'll go away. Very elderly. When he sees ISKCON devotees those days, he sees ISKCON devotees, come, sit down and chant HareKrishna mantra. And the devotees will do Kirtana, HareKrishna, HareKrishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. He had that impression because he knows devotees do Sankirtana. He was so happy. Once he was told, Bhagavatam is wonderful, no doubt. There's a conversation. Bhagavatam is wonderful, except for this gopis' interaction with Krishna. That 5 chapters. What is that, Rasa? Pancha Adhyaya. Except for 5, everything is okay. You know what was his answer? Because somewhere, I read this Pancha Adhyaya about gopis' interaction with Krishna. Because I read that, with the blessings of gopis, today I am Pitadipati. And I am sitting as a Pitadipati and conducting the whole program. This is their blessings. Who is that fool says that should be removed from Bhagavatam? That is the main essence of Bhagavatam is that. Gopis' interaction with Krishna. All cannot understand. The Social Prabhupada says, finish 9 chapters. Then you go to the 10th chapter. Don't go straight to 10th chapter. Then we'll commit offenses. Oh, gopis, what is this? There's no match for gopis. The 3 words. Even devotees like Narada Muni and all, they're all baffled by their devotion. The way they showed love to Krishna, their behavior, their achar. Nobody did that on this earth. Only in Goloka Vrindavana. So all the sadhus, they're all astonished. What is this? We know what is prema. But what these gopis are experiencing or exhibiting that Krishna prema, never heard of. Like that. So, my Guru Maharaj has told, for ISKCON, you can chisel. Then immediately devotees came, they gave him some advance money, and the GT was made. We'll make the GT. Please, you come after 6 months. Come after 6 months. Okay? Devotees left. After 6 months they came in Tamil Nadu, a village. Did he study? He said, Stapati said, no. Why? We could not find the stone. What? Could not find the stone? You can see everywhere stones. Everywhere stones, right? In South India, a lot of stones. A lot of mountains. Tirumala also, you see, Tirumala. A lot of stones. Everywhere. Everywhere stones. Why do you say, no, this stone is different? This stone is known as Jivakal, the stone with life. And Stapati explained, what is that stone with life? When you see the stone, when you knock on, hit on the 7 places, you'll get the sound of Sarigama Padanisa. The stone should have that note, 7 notes, Sarigama Padanisa. Different place you hit, that sound you get. Then there'll be a hole, through hole, from one end to another end. A worm, special worm, it starts eating the stone and walks through, makes a through hole, from one end to other end, comes out. That is Jivakal. These are the symptoms of Jivakal. You should have a hole, at the same time, you should have different notes. Musical notes should come from the stone. So if we are looking for it, we could not get. Okay, fine. The devotees know. Okay, fine, please send us a letter. Those days, snail mail, no email. In 70s. So they got the message little later. We found the stone, we started working. Devotees were happy. Then the Stapati finished the deity. This is deity I'm talking about. Mayapur. Sthano Ugra Narasimha. There are 7 types of Ugra. This is the first Ugra. That means pillar broke, Lord is standing. 1 leg front, 1 leg back. He is ready to jump. This is known as Sthano Ugra Narasimha. Am I boring? Boring, eh? Okay, Sthano Ugra Narasimha. The devotees went. They saw everything still is going on. They came back. Then he finished the deity. He went to nearby village on some work. Then he immediately got a trunk call. Hey, you, Stapati, come back immediately. The whole hut where you chisel this deity is on fire. That means he's demanding the worship, Lord. And his deity is ready. Immediately worship should start. You cannot just leave like and go away. So he immediately came running. He saw the entire hut was burnt, but the deity was very fine. Thank God, he said. Then immediately he gave a message to Mayapur. Immediately you should come take the deity and worship should start. My entire hut is burnt to ashes. Please come fast. Immediately devotees went. They saw the deity, they were very happy. Say Ugra Narasimha. They took a truck filled with sand, put the deity on the sand, they started driving. But those days in the 70s and all, big problem. Smuggling of idols, deities, from India to abroad. A lot of money the people used to make. So there's many checkpoints, the police, and the government officials, octroi, they're very, very serious. You should have the papers and all. They had some papers from the Stapati, from local officers. But everywhere they used to have problem, checking so many things. This paper you don't have, that paper you don't have. Then our devotees used to tell us, sir, come and see. Once if you see the deity, you'll appreciate it. They'll come and see the deity. They all know, Ugra Narasimha, okay, clear, go. And the devotee understood, oh, this is very good. First bring the official, show the deity. Why traveling from South Tamil Nadu to Mayapur? It's a long distance, 2,000 kilometers. Show the deity, okay, go, okay, sign, clear. The Narasimha, you know the scare. The deity was installed. After installation of the deity, till now there's no problem, believe it or not. There's no problem in Mayapur. Dakas are not attacking. There were no incidents with that. That is Mayapur. Ugra Narasimha ki jai. And this deity, you can see the red eyes. You know, Lord Narasimha's eyes are red, molten red. You know, red eyes. Once one Mataji, somebody gave donation, yellow eyes. Something special jewels. They give to the pujari. You know, and the pujari removed these eyes and placed the yellow eyes. Later on, after a few months, one more Mataji, as she was standing in front of the deity, she heard something in her. I don't like these eyes. I want my red eyes. But this devotee, very attached to Narasimha, this Mataji. I want red eyes. Why these yellow eyes? I don't like it. I want red eyes. That's my real eyes. Then she told Pankajagir Prabhu, this is a message I'm getting. I'm scared. When she was standing in front of the deity, then, oh, I see. There's a message from the Lord. Go for red eyes. Again, red eyes, they placed it. Even today, they're not changing it. So I got a chance to do Abhishekam twice, or thrice, I think. And when you go near, oh my God, so beautiful the deity is. Very beautiful. You know. So Abhishekam, we get a chance. Everybody can do Abhishekam, senior devotees. And today, they worship so nicely. In India, nowhere, Ahobilam is there. Nowhere in India, they worship Ugra Narasimha. After seeing this deity, Shivaram Swami, his own Shivaram Swami, Hungary, yes, Krishna Valley. He was inspired seeing the deity. Even we should have a deity for Hungary, Krishna Valley. So he made a deity of this size, around 2 feet, not 2 feet, 1 feet, 1.5, out of Ashdhatu, 8 metals. He made the deity and he took it to Hungary. Started worshipping. The Maharaj was telling me personally, when I was in Hungary, there's a chaos. They got 800 acres land. Beautiful valley. Beautiful Radhesham deities. Sargadamashilas. They're one ashrama system. Maharaj is trying his best. So beautiful. It's like a heavenly planet, like that. So he said, after installing this deity, this Panchaloha deity, Ashdhatu deity, there's a chaos. Everyday problem. Only problems. Then one day I thought, what's happening? Why suddenly so many problems? Maharaj is saying this. Maybe Ugra Narasimha. Then immediately he packed the deity and he left Hungary, came to Mayapur and gave donation to Gurukula. You know what happened in Gurukula? Chaos! You must be knowing, you'd have heard. Now it's under control. Horrible. So like that. That time Vidyapurna Swami gave it to him. Take it. And he installed in Gurukul. That's chaos. That's why the worship should be very careful. This deity worship, organized in Mayapur, they do it very meticulously, they do it. Very nicely. Under the guidance of Jayapataka Swami. He used to personally worship. Many times I have seen him personally worship. When he was healthy, he used to worship. So he is very strict with the deity worship. He will not compromise. He will become very angry. Because once in Tirupati, Narasimha Prabhu came, and there's a few complaints. He never told me, though he's my friend. He went and told my Guru Maharaj, Jayapataka Swami, like these shortages. Why? What's wrong with you? Why this not taken care, this not taken? Why? It's a seva aparad. Be careful. So the deities we should be very careful. I see beautiful deity worship. So nicely, so meticulously done. Decorations, flowers, and bhava. Very nice. Ahobilam, Narasimha Kshetra. How many of you seen Ahobilam in Andhra Pradesh? Oh, many of you. It's a wild place. It's a forest. Ahobilam, Ahobilam. When Lord Narasimha killed Hiranyakashipu and he was angry, then all the devatas called Ahobilam, Ahobilam. That is the strength. That is the strength. How he tore Hiranyakashipu into pieces. What strength the Lord has. This is the entrance in that ground, this is the Gopuram entrance of Ahobilam. Sri Ahobilam Narasimha. This is the main and the oldest temple amongst the 9 temples in Ahobilam. The principal deity is Lord Lakshmi Narasimha with his consort Amrutavalli. Her name, Lakshmi's name is Amrutavalli. Those who pray at this shrine with a devotion would obtain the grace of the Lord and the goddess. Any problem, you go and pray there, you get the blessings. Next is Sri Pavana Narasimha. Most peaceful form of the Lord amongst the 9 Narasimha temples. Among the various shrines for Narasimhas at Ahobilam, this is known as Kshetra Ratna, or the jewel among the Kshetras. Why peaceful, Pavana? Any devotee is afflicted by his past and present sins, karmas, and suffering from his karma, will be able to get relief by worshipping the Lord here. You pray, my Lord, I'll worship you, I'll chant your name, I'll chant HareKrishna, please remove all my karmas, he'll remove. People throng there for the blessings. Sri Krodha Narasimha. Sri Krodha Narasimha, also glorified by devotees as Varaha Narasimha. He's got the Varaha form. He's a very special form of the Lord with the face of a boar. He's Narasimhadev, but boar face. Like in Simachalam, you know that? The deity is covered for the whole year with chandan. Once in a year, Akshaya Tritiya recently, they remove the chandan. There's Nijarupa Darshan. One day in a year, one can see the deity. That has got Varaha form. Varaha, Sri Lakshmi Varaha Narasimhadev. Sri Malola Narasimha. The Lord Narasimha Dev here appears in Saumya, peaceful form. Ma means Mother Mahalakshmi. Lola means beloved. Lord Narasimha Dev is the beloved of Mother Lakshmi Devi, and hence is glorified as Malola Narasimha. After seeing this PowerPoint, Radheshyam Prabhu said, Prabhu, you should come to Pune, please, please. And I was very busy. I said, I'll come. That's it. He never left me. Immediately wrote to all the devotees here in Pune, and Radheshyam Prabhu is coming for Narasimha Chaturdashi. Then, yes, I'll come. I made a commitment, I come. See, Jwala Narasimha, Jwala means fire. Jwala, fire arrow. This is said to be exact spot where Lord killed the demon Hiranyakashipu. In front there is a Rakta Kunda Tirtha, where Lord Narasimha, after killing the demon Hiranyakashipu, washed his blood-stained hands, hence the water of this kund turned red. Even today it is red color. Because the kund also you can see on the extreme, on your right side, there's a kund. See Jwala Narasimha. Sri Karanja Narasimha. Lord Narasimha is sitting under a Karanja tree, as known as Karanja Narasimha. There's a beautiful tree. That tree is known as Karanja. I don't know what you call it here in Hindi. Lord Narasimha is sitting in meditation with a hooded cobra over the head. The upper right hand holds a chakra, and the upper left hand has a sarangi bow. Rishi Kapila Muni, performed a penance at this shrine and rid himself of the curse of sage Durvasa. Sri Bhargava Narasimha, sage Bhargava, that is Parashurama, is believed to have done penance on a small hillock next to the sacred pond known as Akshay Tirtha, or Bhargava Tirtha, that is a Tirtha. Parashuram sat nearby and performed tapas, meditating on Lord Narasimha. Sri Yogananda Narasimha, the Lord is in a yoga posture and is believed to have taught various yogic exercises to Prahlada Maharaj and gave spiritual wisdom also, who meditate on the Lord at this place. Yoga Narasimha is very famous. Worshipping Yoga Narasimha has been said, you will not get any rogas. No rogas by worshipping Yoga Narasimha. Sri Chatravata Narasimha. Lord Narasimha here is very unique, as he has got a very beautiful wide smile on his face. You can see a big smile. I think upon seeing Prahlada, he started smiling. Since the Lord is worshipped under a peepal tree, surrounded by the thorny bushes, he is famous as Chatravata. Peepal tree like a Chatri. Chatravata Narasimha Swami. Yoga Narasimha temple, the 9 temples over. This Yoga Narasimha temple in Melukote. How many of you seen Melukote? South India is full of Lord Narasimha temples. Packed. So many. Lord Balaji's family deity is Narasimha. After taking Balaji darshan, when you come out, on the northeastern side, Ishanya, you can see a small temple of Yoga Narasimha. That is Balaji's family deity, Kula Devata. Yoga Narasimha, this is a beautiful temple, very beautiful temple. This is a deity there. And the pujaris are well connected to ISKCON devotees. They like a lot, like the ISKCON devotees. And Prahlada Maharaj did tapas here. He did a lot of tapas here. And the Lord blessed him. Lord manifested there. There's a deity. He's Swayambhu. Most of the deities is all Swayambhu, not man-made. Deities of different types. Swayambhu is the topmost. Like Balaji is Swayambhu. Lord Ranganatha is Swayambhu. Many deities in Vrindavan is Swayambhu. And deities established by Brahma, like Jagannath Swami, Brahma established it. And deities established by kings. And deities established by rishis. And deities established by ordinary people like us. Ordinary people, general people. Different levels of deities. Swayambhu is the topmost. So most of the deities here we are seeing, they're all Swayambhu, self-manifested. Yoga Narasimha temple in Sholinga. This is another very, very powerful deity. Very powerful deity. Once in Tirupati, I was giving a Bhagavatam class. That class, Prabhupada is glorifying the holy name, HareKrishna mantra. So my class was based only on holy name. HareKrishna, HareKrishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. After the class, one Maharaj came to me. Prabhu, you are glorifying holy name will make anything. It can solve all the problems. I said, it can solve all the problems. My life is a mess. I'll become okay? Yes. Holy name can remove your mess. You know? I want to talk to you. Oh, please talk to me. Now, not now, I'm just class is over, go for prasadam. Around 10 o'clock after prasadam, come to my office, we'll talk. At 10 o'clock she came with her son, 24 years old boy, young, good looking. They sat. I said, tell me, Mataji, what's the problem? She said, myself, my husband, and many family members, all together around 30 people. We all went to 𝐏𝐚𝐫𝐭-𝟓 Narasimha. And we prayed to the Lord. We get a lot of prasadam there. You know, different types of prasadam. You all like prasadam? Today, no. Evening you can say loudly Haribol, but no energy. There will be no energy. After eating, Haribol! No? Prasade sarva dukkhana. Prasadam can remove all the dukkha. See, everybody is smiling, you see. No dukkha at all. Prasade sarva dukkhana mahanirasa prajayate. Prasanna chetas yasu buddhi pariyutastate. By eating Krishna prasadam, intelligence is well established. We do know that. You see? Intelligence is well established. Lord says in the Bhagavad Gita. What does it mean? Well established. We'll have the discrimination power. What is good? What is bad? What is matter? What is spirit? With whom to associate? With whom not to associate? What is correct? What is wrong? Which way to go? Which way not to go? Eating prasadam. Prabhupada says in the Nectar of Instruction, just eating prasadam, you can go back to Godhead. No chanting. Don't chant. No deity worship. Bhagavatam not necessary. Guru not necessary. Just eat prasadam. No, I'm not saying this, Prabhupada said. Just eating prasadam will go back to Godhead. How is that? Then why Prabhupada has to introduce all this? If you eat prasadam, you want to chant. When you eat prasadam, you want to read Bhagavad Gita. When you eat more prasadam, you want to hear Harikatha. Eating prasadam, you want to see the deities. That's the power of prasadam. That's the meaning. Not that I just eat prasadam. Eat, no problem. You see what happens. You eat prasadam, next day morning, Mangalarti, you are here. You think it's my willpower. No, it's prasadam power. That's the beauty of Krishna prasadam. It can do magic. Magic it can do in life. Somebody in Africa, some of our devotees, they're trying to get a piece of land. Just to meet the governor. And talk to him. Just keep on postponing. Once our devotees, they cooked the nice prasadam, cookies, some sweets and all. When you offered it very carefully to the deity with Tulsi, then they packed it, and that day they planned. These two devotees met the governor. Big guy. They were discussing, oh, what is that? Get the file. You know. Devotees took the file and told the assistant, just check all these things. Then the governor went to the next room. That time, on his table, one vessel, there were fruits, one vessel, there were biscuits, cookies were there. They removed some of them and they put the prasadam. And what they carried, you know, this was the plan. Secret service. You know, they replaced it with prasadam, chunks of prasadam. The cookies and whatever it is. And he came and he sat down, he took one prasadam, put it in his mouth, started eating. It is Krishna prasadam. Prasadam is Lord's saliva is there. Food mixed with Krishna's saliva. How many of you want that? You know, saliva. And he ate. It's very tasty. This fellow has not eaten in his life anything like that. First time prasadam. You know, oh my, he just took one more piece, he ate one more. He's in bliss. He ate one more piece. There is your file, show the file. Yeah, yeah, okay, it's done. Signed. Take the land. They struggled for many, many months. It never happened. Once sitting at prasadam, job is done. There's the power of Krishna prasadam. Krishna prasadam ki jai. Evening it will be much more louder. Once Srila Prabhupada cooked khichdi in the beginning days, there's a few boys over there, young boys like you. Prabhupada is preaching to them. He cooked khichdi. Prabhupada cooking, Bhagavatam cooking. He offered it and he left the pot in the kitchen, in the dining hall. Then all these young boys, they came. They're all busy chit-chatting, talking. They're connected to Krishna only. They're all fired up, something new in their lives. Something amazing. Like, the 12 apostles. They had time with Jesus Christ. They're all thrilled. Who is this person talking something new? They're all thrilled. They all became Jesus Christ devotees. They all got connected to God. And the revolution took place. The whole world, they spread Christianity. These 12 people, 12 disciples of Jesus Christ. That was the mood when Prabhupada's time. These young boys, all fired up. Later, young girls, they joined. Only Krishna consciousness. Krishna, something new we never heard of. Whole America was in a big mess, confusion. Hippie revolution was going on. What's going to happen in the future for the youth? But Prabhupada came there and he preached. So they were all discussing, they sat, they took the khichdi, put in their plates, they all sat together and they took one morsel, put in their mouth. The moment they put in the mouth, is explained by one of the devotees. You can see this in Prabhupada memories, I heard there. One morsel they put in the mouth, then all stopped talking. They're looking at each other. Looking at each other. And the tears are flowing from the eyes. Nobody spoke a single word. Because they're experiencing the spiritual ecstasy. Spiritual world. They're transported to spiritual world. That is the prasadam. They put in the mouth, nobody spoke a single word. They ate the whole thing. And all ran to the pot. They scraped every bit of it. Every grain. They scraped. They put in their place all. They ate. What is this miracle? What is this miracle? First experience, prasadam. That is prasadam. That means cooked very meticulously, very carefully, with a lot of love, hearing Prabhupada dhun, offer it to the Lord very carefully, and serve with a lot of love and affection. You will see they become devotees like this. Don't preach also. The power of Krishna prasadam. The many stories are the prasadam stories, then I cannot continue with Lord Narasimha. So many prasadam stories. Then I'll be tempting you people. I want to eat prasadam right now. So, like that. So they took a lot of prasadam from there. This Mataji and the entire family. Only her husband, rest all are ladies only. They took a lot of prasadam. You get puliogare, you get curd rice. Puliogare means tamarind rice. Then you get pongal. Then you get sweet pongal. Then you get all types of rice mixed. So varieties, some 32 varieties of rices. How many? 32. All introduced by Ramanujacharya. And other acharyas like Vyasadeva, Vyasatirtha in our parampara. They all introduce all different varieties of prasadams. Like kheer, laddu, vada. Why? Attract the jivas. And connect them to Krishna. That's the secret. Big festivals. Why? Attract the jivas, attract the people. They are suffering in this world. Make some nice prasadam, nice festivals, nice music. Bring them to the temple. Connect them to the Lord. Lord Ranganatha, Lord Balaji, Krishna. This is Acharya's plan, big plan. So they collected a lot of prasadam. They were driving back in the vehicle, car. They went to eat the prasadam. As they were driving, they saw a pond. Oh, very nice pond. And they stopped and they all went to the pond. They put the sheets and all. They sat down. They started eating prasadam. And this Mataji was talking to me. She had a baby, 1-year-old baby. And the husband is a very good swimmer. He told his wife, I'll just pond very nice water, clean water, I'll just take a dip and come. I come back fast, yeah. He jumped in the pond, he was swimming. After some time, they heard, help. And the wife told, come on, always you play like this, we don't have time. The child is crying, come on, let's pack and go fast to Bangalore. They're from Bangalore. She thought he's just making fun. He used to make fun like that, it seems. So again, after a few minutes, help, I'm drowning, I'm caught up in the mud, help me. Then look, he's waving his hand, crying. They all ran, all the ladies, they ran. Do something. I'm caught up. I have been pulled inside. Like in the quicksand, how we go inside like that, no? I'm going down, it's all soft mud. I cannot pull my feet up. I'm sinking inside. Please do something. All the ladies were in panic. They started screaming, yelling, crying. Help! They all started, nobody is there. It's a remote place. Then this Mataji removed her sari. She put the sari, hold the sari, we'll all pull. The sari went 2 feet gap. He was trying to carry the sari, he could not. They were trying many things to do. He could not hold the sari, he went inside and he died. Then this Mataji wanted to jump into the water and kill herself. Others they held, please don't do that. Baby is there, 1-year-old baby, please. She was yelling and crying, the wife, with such a big tragedy, they all came back to Bangalore. And she was telling me from that day, I am like a mad lady. Whenever I lie down in the bed, night times, I see my husband crying and yelling, help, but we cannot do anything. This boy, then he was 1 year, now he's 24 years. This happened 24 years back. From that day, every night is a hell for me. You think your HareKrishna mantra will help? You think HareKrishna mantra will solve the problem? I said, yes. It will solve your problem. What I should do? Chant HareKrishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. I told my secretary, he will get 2 bead bags and 2 beads and Sakshmala. I taught them how to chant and all. You do this one, after a few days or months you see me. Give me a feedback. Then immediately she opened her bag. She took a checkbook. Prabhu, I'm giving some donation. You can write up to 2 lakhs, whatever you want. You can write. I wrote up to 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs. She gave 2 lakhs, way back. Big amount for the temple construction. And she went away. Again she met me after 1 month. She said, she was blissful, happy. Prabhu, I'm chanting HareKrishna mantra, I'm sleeping peacefully. No problem. My life is a bliss. Just seeing the change in me, 40 people are chanting now. Entire family, all those ladies are chanting, their husbands are chanting. Everybody is chanting HareKrishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Just seeing one lady, because her life was a mess. HareKrishna mantra saved her. Then they arranged a big program in Bangalore. They called me. I went and gave a class. Nice prasadam we all had. I saw the entire family members. They went to the Bangalore temple, got the bead bags. They were all chanting. They got connected to Bangalore temple. So like that, there's a power. This is not Lord Narasimha is blessings. Though the karma was there, he has to die. But he connected everybody to Krishna, to himself. He made them devotees. Sholingar Narasimha-dev-ki-jai. How many of you seen Sholingar? How many of you seen Sholingar here? Yeah, it's close to Chennai. Chennai is about 50 kilometers from Chennai. When you go there, you can see it's got 1,000 steps. You can see the rock there in a mountain, Sholingar. Varaha Narasimha-dev temple, Simhachalam. The deity is anointed with sandalwood paste throughout the year, except on the 3rd day of Vaishakha month, Akshaya Tritiya. You can see, down, you can see the right side down is Nijarupa Darshan of Lord Narasimha. Throughout the year it will be like that. Chandan, covered the Chandan, top you can see. That's the darshan you get for the whole year. One day, Akshaya Tritiya, around 10 lakh people come to take darshan. There will be heavy police to control the crowd. Unimaginable crowd. Cut to Aligarh Singer Temple, Srirangam. Srirangam, Lord Ranganatha. There was a beautiful temple is there. And Aligarh means, singer means lion. Aligarh means very beautiful lion form, Lord Narasimha. With Lakshmi Narasimha. Thiruvellukkai, Sri Alagar Singa Perumal temple in Kanchipuram. Kanchipuram, you know, Lord Varadaraja. How many of you seen Kanchipuram? Oh, many of you have seen. Kanchipuram, as you walk to Lord Varadaraja, first you see this deity, Lord Narasimha, down. Then you go from the back side, you climb and go up and see Lord Varadaraja. Panakala Narasimha temple, Mangalagiri. How many have seen Panakala Narasimha? You can see Lord Narasimha's mouth, you see, so big. You know, because they offer only jaggery water. Panaka means, in South India, Panaka means jaggery water. You know, jaggery and water, they put some cardamom, you know, so many other items they put, and very fragrant, very tasty. Very tasty. And they pour, for example, they pour one full bottle, one mug or 1 liter, Lord will drink. You know, you can hear the sound. Guruk, 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 he drinks. And 50% comes out. You give 5 liters, 2.5 liters back. 10 liters, 5 liters back. Prasadam. Lord so mercifully gives it back. How? Science cannot explain. How is coming back? And the beauty is jaggery water, and you will not see a single ant anywhere. You will not see a single ant anywhere on Mangalagiri. Mangala means very auspicious. Giri means mountain, the mountain of auspiciousness. That is Lord Narasimha. She is known as Panakala Narasimha. You know. There's a demon by name Namuci. He's also very clever, like a Hiranyakashipu only. Hiranyakashipu is very intelligent, right? Very intelligent guy. I should not be killed in the air or on the earth. I should not be killed inside the house, outside the house. I should not be killed during the day or the night. I should not be killed by human beings, yakshas, gandharvas, kinnaras, kimpurashas, rakshasas, nobody. I should not be killed by any instruments, weapons, not by fire, not by nagas, nothing, no animals. Because he asked Brahma, give me a boon. I should not die. Brahma said, even I die. How I can give a boon? I'm not empowered to do that. Then he used his intelligence. Polluted intelligence he used. Like we all use, right? Polluted intelligence. The two things, transcendental intelligence and polluted intelligence. Material intelligence is polluted intelligence. Krishna conscious intelligence. 𝐏𝐚𝐫𝐭-𝟓 buddhiyogam 𝐏𝐚𝐫𝐚 upayantate. Tesam satyuktana bhajate pritipurvakam 𝐏𝐚𝐫𝐭-𝟓 buddhiyogam 𝐏𝐴na upayantate. When you serve me with love, Krishna says in Gita, 9th chapter, I'll give you transcendental intelligence, divya buddhi. Buddhi yogam, I'll give buddhi. There's two things, buddhi and buddhi yoga. Buddhi, even the dog has, right? And the dog is very intelligent. Dog is very intelligent, buddhi. You know, thief has a buddhi. He's also intelligent because he has to outsmart the police to rob a bank. Successfully also rob something, he has to outsmart the police. So he has got intelligence. 𝐏𝐚𝐫𝐭-𝟓 buddhiyogam 𝐏𝐴na upayantate. But I'll give you transcendental intelligence, Arjuna. With that intelligence, you can come to me. So Namuci, Hiranyakashipu, Namuci is the demon connected to this pastime, this Lord. After killing Hiranyakashipu, there are so many demons. Lord has to kill all. One is Namuci. So Namuci is so clever. Like Hiranyakashipu asked, I should not be killed this way, that way and all. But Namuci said, I should not be killed to Brahma. Anything which is dry or anything is wet. Right? In this world, something is dry, something is wet. Correct? All the weapons are dry, you cannot kill. Anything is wet, I should not be killed. So nobody could kill him. Then he started controlling the three worlds. Indra was shivering, what to do. Then he approached Lord Narasimha. Lord Narasimha, nails he cannot use, it's all dry, right? He cannot use the nails. Hiranyakashipu used, but nails are dry, he cannot use nails. But Krishna is cheat of the cheaters. You try to cheat him, he'll cheat you back so badly you'll never know you got cheated. You'll never know he cheated you also. So smart, so nice he is. You see? So he's the cheat of the cheaters. So he made a weapon, Sudarshan Chakra, made of foam. Foam is dry, nor it is wet. Namuci is smart, but Krishna is smarter than Namuci. So this chakra came, made of foam, cut his neck. After killing him, again Lord was roaring. Happened in Satyuga, they gave Amrita. In Satyuga, Lord was given Amrita. And in Treta Yuga, Lord was given ghee. And in Dwapara Yuga, milk, A2 milk. At that time, there was no A1. Everything was A2. Now it's a big fear, right? A2 milk, A2 milk. But I doubt it's not A2. Because if you want A2, you've got to maintain the bloodline of the cows. Who is the father, son, daughter, that bloodline should be maintained. They should know. Now they're maintaining the bloodline of the dogs. You know that? Yeah, they maintain the bloodline of the dogs. Alsatian dog, Labrador dog, this dog, father was this, grandfather was this. Dog history. But he doesn't know his grandfather's name. But he knows that his dog's grandfather's name. But he doesn't know his grandfather's name. That's Kali Yuga. So he was killed. Then Dwapara Yuga milk and Kali Yuga no milk also. Only Panakam, jaggery water. Satyuga it was golden age. Treta Yuga it was silver. Dwapara Yuga copper. Kali Yuga now plastic. Everything is plastic. Plastic mayam. Anything is plastic. Whole world is packed with plastic. That's why the disease also, you know that? Plastic, you know. The ray is not good at all. And you cannot destroy also. It's very difficult to destroy plastic. You know. They tried many experiments. They took the plastic and threw it in the ocean. Ocean is getting damaged. You know, fishes are dying. You know, water creatures are dying. They took it and threw it in the space. But it's very costly. What to do with the plastic? And today they're breaking. That's why so many items are coming out of plastic. Man-made, you see. Anything man does is a mess. You know, plastic. You know. So, my brother's daughter, my brother used to shout at her sometimes, you know, very angry. Not bad words, no, she'll learn the bad words. So she, you, plastic! She thought plastic is a bad word. When she becomes angry, she'll say, plastic! You're plastic! Why? That's the worst product. You plastic, what's wrong with you? Not the word donkey, what's wrong with you? No, that's a bad word. Say plastic. So like that, you know. Srila Prabhupada, once in the West, you know, he drove to the airport in a limousine car, huge, massive car. He got on. The devotees wanted to just please him. He is not attached. A bullock cart or a car or a cycle, he is least bothered. He's always in trance, he's always with Krishna. So immediately media people came to him. You're a sadhu, no, from India? Yeah. And look at this car, such an expensive car. Sadham is simple, no? Why such an expensive car? Prabhupada said, see, actually I am Krishna's representative. Actually I should travel in the golden car. You fellows, you don't have gold. You don't have gold. I'm traveling in iron car. Cheap car. I have to travel. What to do? I have to travel. Actually, I'm Krishna's representative. My Lord is to travel in golden chariot. And all the devotees is to the golden chariot. You can't provide me golden chariot. Or golden car, nothing. So I'm traveling in these useless cars. So that fellow was baffled. Oh my God. Not that Prabhupada will shy away. Oh, what to do? Nah, get lost. I come here to preach, I'll preach. I come here to preach, I'll preach. I'm not allured or taken away by your words. So he is sadhu. Sadhu is there to cut materialistic understanding. Prabhupada used everything to preach Krishna consciousness. Yukta Vairagya, nothing for himself, no sense gratification. When he was in West, they used to give beautiful rooms, palatial buildings for him to sit and write. When he was in Mayapur in a hut is to sit and again write commentaries on the scriptures. Prabhupada purports. So one devotee said, Prabhupada, in the West we give so many facilities for you. But here you see there's no air conditioning. It's hot, a small hut. And no facilities at all, Mayapur in the beginning days. You can come there and sit down and write all this purports, translation. You can do that. Prabhupada looked at him and gave a smile. That's all, he never answered him. He gave a smile. Whether a hut or a palace, it's all same for me. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. That is Srila Prabhupada, that is pure devotees. If facilities are there, okay, fine. No facilities, no problem. Fine. And that is blessing. Everything is blessing of the Lord. That's why we should take it also. In life, there will be ups and downs. In a good situation, very good. Let me serve Krishna. Bad situation, no problem. I'll serve Krishna. Krishna will be happy. Jitatpanaha prashantasya paramatma samayataha sita ushna sukadakeshu tata manapamanayu. The person who has conquered the mind, prashantasya, he is always peaceful in any situation. Paramatma samayataha, he walks with Krishna always. He is Krishna conscious. Sita ushna, heat or cold, no problem. Sukadukeshu, happiness or distress, no problem. It's all the mind. It's all with the mind. Nothing to do with us. It's all the mind. Tata manapamanayo, honor, dishonor, all same. Happiness, distress, heat, cold, honor, dishonor, it's all same. Because he has conquered the mind. Manam, param karanam amnantri, samsara chakra, paravyadhyat. Because of this mind, I am caught up in the cycle of birth and death. So the mind has to be purified. How? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Chanting Hare Krishna mantra. That's all. And eating Krishna prasadam. You see, like that. So, Panakala, Narasimha temple in Mangalagiri. Lakshmi Narasimhadev, Kadiri. Just last week, myself and my wife went to Kadiri. Went to Anantapur temple, nearby Kadiri temple. Very famous. A Rathayatra, mind-boggling. Lakhs of people gather. You see? Look at that ropes. Huge. Lakhs of people. God Narasimhadev. Over. That's all. But you can see the ropes, huge. You want to hear once again? Sorry, I know what happened. How you do that? You can play the video once again. Who can play? Yeah. That's it. Like that? Look at that rope size. It's bigger than us. Huge. You know? Lakhs of people gather. And no accidents, no police. No accidents, no police. You know? And people crave to be there. And it'll be hot, you know. Scorching hot summers. It happened a month back. I got the invitation, but I could not go. I was held up. Some special festivals like Lord Balaji's Brahmosams. Around 10 lakh people gather. And Melukote, I showed you, right? Melukote, Lord Narasimha. There, Lord Krishna's mukut comes. Vairamudi. Once in a year they bring Vairamudi. The Vairamudi, nobody knows the value of it. Vairamudi means crown of diamonds. The crown made of diamonds, Lord Krishna's original mukut. They bring once in a year, from Mandya they keep in the police bandobast. Highly valuable, you know. And once in a year the police brings, big police battalion. They bring that and they place it on the Lord. And the Lord goes one round, you know. Lakhs of people gather to see Vairamudi. To see the Lord with the Vairamudi. One night, that's all. And daytime they'll not show. You know why? People can go blind. Only night time only, the Vairamudi. Because it's dazzling. You can that thing, that rays hits your eyes, you may lose your eyes. So much shine. You see? Only night times only they do that. Okay, like that, some special festivals. So is Lakshmi Narasimha Swami Khadari. Devarayam Durga, Lakshmi Narasimha Swami Temple, Karnataka. How many have seen this temple? Oh, there's one devotee here. You've seen? You're from Karnataka? That's only people in Karnataka they can see. I've seen very beautiful deity, beautiful temple. Like in the hills. Lakshmi Devi temples are all on the hills. Why? The demons, they're staying in the hills. You know, the Lord used to go there and kill them with the nails. He'll just reach them with the nails and kill them. You know. And you know, Lord killing also, liberation. And you know, the Lord is showing partiality. No partiality. Devatas, demons are all children. Savan Durga, Lakshmi Narasimha Swami Temple, Karnataka. How many have seen this one? You've not seen this one? You've not seen it. Next time you should try. Here, Narasimha is very special. You know, there's a place for exorcism. People are haunted by ghosts, they go there. And to go there, the ghost will run away. Never to be seen again. Anytime you have friends or family members, anybody has ghost, you can send them there. To this place, Savan Durga. Okay, remember this, write down. Savan Durga. Anybody has any problem, send them there. And anything connected to the ghost. Yajna Narasimha Dev temple in Puri. You have seen this? Near Gundicha. Near Gundicha, this temple is the beautiful temple of Lord Narasimha Dev. Yoga Narasimha Dev. Narasimha Bhagwan ki jai. Now it's 10 o'clock. You want to continue? I don't want to bore you. No, continue. I can tell you one or two stories. Evening again. What time is the class? Evening. 7? 7:15. Evening I can show the same PowerPoint. Evening crowd, same crowd or different crowd? Oh. So what do you advise evening? Just give a class or just show this PowerPoint? Or you want me to tell some stories? Okay. In this crowd will be there, evening. Oh, Jai Hari Om. Yeah, prasadam service, yeah. Prasadam service. Serving prasadam, eating prasadam. Eating prasadam also service, you know that? Serving also is a service, eating also service. That's the beauty with prasadam. So, this is a very famous story, you would have heard also. Padmapada, disciple of Shankaracharya from South India. This Padmapada, before meeting Shankaracharya, he got initiated by Vaishnava in Tamil Nadu area. He got initiated in Narasimha mantra. And always very attached to Narasimhadev. Very attached. His name was Sananda. Later he became Padmapada. He meets Shankaracharya in Varanasi. But seeing the effulgence of Lord Shankaracharya, Lord Shiva, his beauty, he was attracted to him. And he surrenders to him. And he gets the mantra upadesha, but in the heart, only Narasimhadev. Shankaracharya sees that. He sees the effulgence of this devotee. Around him, Narasimhadev profile is there. He was very happy to have him as a disciple. One day, with his guru's permission, they say it's near Ahobilam only. Somebody near Ahobilam, they say even today Lord Narasimhadev is moving around there in Ahobilam. And they say some people have seen Lord Narasimhadev in Ahobilam, in the forest. So with the permission of Shankaracharya, he goes to the forest. And on cave he sits and meditating on Narasimhadev. Jai Narasimha, Shri Narasimha, Jai Jai Narasimha, Ukram Veeram Mahavishtam Jalantam Saratomakam, Narasimham Bhishanam Bhadram, Mritya Mritya Namamyaham, chanting on Narasimhadev. An hunter was moving around there. This is a very dangerous jungle, infested with wild animals, tigers, jackals, very wild. Even today is wild. Even today, tigers and leopards, they move around. So, one hunter sees this young man. Hey, what are you doing here? I'm just doing meditation. Why are you doing meditation? Come on, don't disturb me. You will not understand all this. You're a hunter, I can understand. You will not understand these things. No, you should tell me, it's a very dangerous place. Lot of wild animals, you may get killed. Better go to some ashram and do it. Why here? Then he'll never understand. He thinks, Sadananda thinks, he'll never understand. Padmapada thinks he'll never understand. So, you're a hunter, you're after animals. Even I am after animal. I'm sitting here meditating on that animal, so the animal can give me darshan, can come and see me. I can see that animal. What kind of animal is that? It's a very beautiful animal. How beautiful it is. Very rare animal. How rare it is. Can you describe? It's got a beautiful lion face. It's got the golden mane. It's got a human body. The hands like claws, like lion, big nails. And very powerful masculine body. I 3 times your size to the hunter. Big in size. Hunter says, see, I am here for many years. I have not come across this animal. Neither I heard from my father or grandfather. Something new. Are you sure the animal is here? Yes, it is there in this jungle. That's why I come here. I want to see this animal, take darshan. What is the name of the animal? Narasimha. Narasimha. You're sure? The animal is here? Yes. I can get you like this. You say the animal is here, I can get you this animal. That's not possible. You cannot catch this animal, not like other animals. No, I caught so many animals. I'm expert hunter. I am from that family. My tribe is, we all hunt. But it's not possible to get this. I'll get you this animal. By tomorrow night, I'll get you this animal. If not, I'll die. By tomorrow evening, if I don't get, I'll kill myself. I'll get you. But one thing, are you sure it's there? It is there. I believe your words, and he went out. In the morning it happened. By tomorrow night, he should present the animal. He said, Narasimha, 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 Narasimha. Moving in the jungle, Narasimha, Narasimha, where I can find Narasimha, where I can find Narasimha. No water, no food, no sleep. Searching for Narasimha. Otherwise he will die, no? Next day he'll die. He's given the word. He searched, whole day. The next day he searched the whole day. Nothing. Sun is setting. He's dejected. Narasimha is not there. I couldn't find Narasimha. Now I'm going to keep up my words. I should kill myself. Then he took some creepers. He made a rope. He tied to the tree around his neck. About to kill himself, he heard a sound. Oh, growling sound. Somebody behind. Turned and saw, Narasimha is standing. Hey, that animal is here. Lion face, human body. Look at the claws. And growling like lion. Roaring like lion. Hey, Narasimha. But it might be dangerous, it may attack me. He jumps, ready, to face. But this animal bent the head. What is this? This animal is bending the head? Submissive to me. What I should do now? He took the rope, he's about to hang himself. He did the same. The creepers, he made a rope, no? He took that, went slowly to him. With a attack, to run or to fight. But he bent his head, they're standing like that. When he touched the animal, nothing happened. Not roaring, nothing. Then put that rope around the neck and started dragging gently. Animal started walking. With Padmapada walking behind him, he brought to the cave. And he said the cave was there. He said, oh gentleman, hey sadhu, I have brought your animal. He went to the cave and the animal is standing outside. But he's holding the rope. I have brought your animal. The moment he heard, he opens his eyes. This Padmapada. What? You brought the animal? Yes, I brought. Same animal? Yes. Where? See, I'm standing outside the cave. Come. He saw the rope in his hand. Oh, there must be something. He came and saw the rope, is in the middle of the air. But he could not see the deity. He could not see Narasimha. But the rope is in the middle of the air there. That loop, And he was shocked. Where is Narasimha? He couldn't see. He couldn't see. Where is Narasimha? There he can't see. He's standing there. The beautiful form. I don't see. How I can believe it? Then, oh, Lord roared, Oh, he's there. Then he said, Lord, I'm your devotee. Many years I'm chanting your name. And desperate to have your darshan. But you're not giving darshan. Only I could hear a sound. Shabda Brahman. But you are showing the form, your beautiful form to this hunter, useless fellow. He has not done any japa, nothing. He's seeing it, but I can't see. Why is this, my Lord? Why is this? Then the Lord tells him, because you have the spiritual pride. The problem with you is spiritual pride, that you are very good. I'm attending Mangalarti. I'm attending Guru Puja every day. I read Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita 4 times. All I've done. But pride is not going. So you have performed austerities, everything. But still the pride is there in you. Pride means false ego. You'll not see me. But this person Good for nothing, he said. But when he heard the name Narasimha, from yesterday non-stop, he never ate food. At least you are eating some fruits. No fruits, nuts, nothing. Where's the question of pasta and pizza? Nothing. You know? Nothing he had. He never drank water. He never slept. Just looking for me, desperate to see me. And I was moved by his devotion. So I just gave him darshan. In the future you will see me. In the future you will see me, not now. Still you are not ready. Like Lord told Narada Muni the same thing. He gave darshan, but you have to work for it. Again, to have my darshan, you have to work for it. So we devotees, in the beginning, we experience this. Initially we are fired up by Lord's special mercy. So we'll stick to the devotion. Right in the beginning, everything is wonderful. Prasadam is wonderful. Devotees are Vaikuntha Vasis. Books are out of this world. Slowly, as days goes, my God, these devotees are a headache. Everything changes. Chanting, how much to chant? I've been chanting from last so many years. My God, 64 rounds are boring. 16 rounds, let me complete. You know, like this, everything starts working inside. So, he's like that. He's so desperate to see me. I'm so happy with him. So I'll see you later. And Lord disappeared. When the Lord disappeared, the hunter also fell down. He got liberated. Padmapada ki jai. And the hunter ki jai. Hunter's name nobody knows. Later on, Padmapada, he was Sadananda, he became Padmapada. Why means, when Shankaracharya was writing scriptures, he told his disciples, on some work, go to the other side of the river, Ganges, do the service and come back. They all went there. Suddenly, for some work, he called disciples. He called Sadananda. Sadananda, can you see me immediately? He's the other side of the Ganges. He was such a devotee he was. He jumped into the Ganges. Jumped into the Ganges and he started running on the water. All the devotees were astonished. As he put his foot, immediately lotus used to come, support him. Big lotus. Mother Ganges was so pleased with his discipline as a disciple. So desperate to serve his master, Guru, spiritual master. So as he was running, the lotus was supporting his feet. So all the disciples saw this. Shankaracharya saw this. And I said, from today your name is Padmapada, not Sadananda. And you are my dear disciple, and I embraced him. One time in the Andhra Pradesh, somewhere there, Kapalikas, a clan of people those days, they'll give this human sacrifice. Anybody. So one Kapalika saw Shankaracharya, very handsome, young, effulgent. So if I offer this to Kalika, how nice she'll be pleased. Offer this saint. So he went and told Shankaracharya, I'm trying to offer you to Kalika, my deity. What do you say? Shankaracharya said, okay. He knows what is Lord's plan. He knows. Okay. He took him. He took him to a cave, his place, when the deity was there. He gave a ritual bath to Shankaracharya. I made him sit down. Okay, sit down here, I'll bring my sword. He went to bring his sword. Meanwhile, his disciple, Padmapada, knew what's going to happen. He was there, came running. At that time, he saw the sword in the hand of this Kapalika, about to chop Shankaracharya's head. Then this Padmapada said, Narasimha! 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 The Lord manifested on him. He jumped, he called to the Kapalika, he tore him, he killed him on the spot. And he was roaring. Then Shankaracharya saw Lord Narasimha. He's been blessed by Lord Narasimha. Lord Narasimha's Leela. Lord Narasimha protected me and blessed this Padmapada. So again Narasimha went away. Then Shankaracharya embraced this Padmapada. This is a story and very famous in South India. All the Mats, Shankara Mats and all, they talk about this. They say they're impersonalists, they're Mayavadis, but they believe in Lord Narasimha. Very famous story. Very famous story. So nobody can say he's a Mayavadi, he's impersonalist. They believe. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam Mudavate. It's a law in Padma Purana, we know that. Lord's plan. Lord's plan. So one more story I'll tell you. This happened in Africa, South Africa, I think. In South Africa, a family, mother, father, and 5 years old girl. Somehow is attached to Narasimha. There a picture of Lord Narasimha. I'm very attached to Narasimha. And to our friends, she used to tell, he's my God, Narasimha. Oh, your lion is your God? Yeah, lion is my God. So she used to hear about stories about lion God. From mother, father, very attached to Narasimha. One day she was playing in front of the house with a ball. Father was in the balcony watching her. She's playing with the ball. Suddenly the ball went to the roadside. And the girl, attached to the ball, she was running to the road to get the ball. Meanwhile, truck was coming. Father was crying and yelling, hey, stop, my dear girl, stop. Vehicle is coming, truck is coming, stop. But she ran. The truck hit her. She flew high in the sky, around 15 feet high. Went and fell on the footpath. The grass fell down there, on the grass. The father, seeing this, he jumped from the terrace and broke both the legs. The movies is okay. They jump, nothing happens. But real life is not so. He broke both the legs. Then behind the truck, it's all a Lord's arrangement. Ambulance was coming, ambulance picked up the child and went away. Later he was taken to the hospital. And the child was admitted. Emergency. They told the doctor, it's like this, orthopedician, the vehicle hit, whatever happened to the bones inside, everything is smashed. So orthopedician called the nurse, take the x-ray immediately. Child is unconscious. They took the x-ray. And the nurse came there, brought the x-ray and showed to the doctor. Doctor saw, why you bring the wrong x-ray? Some other child. Get the right one. Doctor, no, get the right, take one more x-ray if necessary. She took one more x-ray and brought the x-ray, showed perfect. Nothing is broken inside. The doctor was puzzled, how is that possible? They say truck is hit. They checked on the body, backside, their nail marks were there. The doctor, the Westerners, doctor, she's been attacked by an animal. And you fellows are telling you hit by a truck. See, the animal nail marks are there. Doctor said, I wrote a report, attacked by animal. I know somebody is giving wrong information. Then after some time, the girl came to consciousness. The doctor, nurses were there actually. They asked, the girl, what happened? No, I was just trying to get the ball. I could hear my father was shouting at me, don't run, hold on. Then I ran, the truck hit me. Then I flew in the sky. As I was falling down, I saw my Lord Narasimha. As I was falling down, he caught me. And he put me on the grass. But the problem with Narasimha is not cutting his nails. The answer by the girl, see all my back and all, with his nails, it has poked my back. Why Lord did that? To leave a mark. I am there. I am there. When the doctor heard this one, he was shocked. Later he became a devotee. Namaste, Narasimha, Prahlada, nurses became devotees. The entire world, after hearing the story, they all became devotees of Lord Krishna, HareKrishna devotees. So one Maharaj, after hearing the story, wanted to see that girl. He went to the house, met the parents, saw this girl. And he offered his obeisances to her. When she was away, he offered his obeisances. Then the mother, why you are offering obeisances to our daughter? Must be a Bhagavata in the previous birth. Otherwise this will never happen. Please, give me some uchishta or prasad. He demanded, he took the prasadam of us and he ate. That is Lord Narasimha. Narasimha 𝐏𝐴𝐽. Padmapada story. And this story. South Africa, this girl story. You want one more story? So, Lord Balaji's family deity is Narasimha. How many have seen Yoga Narasimha in Tirumala? As you take Balaji darshan, when you come out, on the northeast side you can see a small temple where Lord is sitting. Narasimha is in Yoga Narasimha form. When Lord Balaji got married, you know how many people came for the marriage? How many devatas are there? 33 crores. They all came there. How to serve them? How to serve prasadam? You know, who has to cook the prasadam? Agnidev cooked the prasadam. Agnidev and team cooked the prasadam, and Vayudeva and his team served the prasadam for 33 crores people. There's only boys side, girls side separate. If you go to Narayanavanam from Tirupati, 40 kilometers down south, there's a place known as Narayanavanam where Balaji got married. The grinding wheel, you know, it is there. The marriage is big, must be around 15 feet, made of stone. I mean, with that they ground for the wedding. Even today it is there. You know? So Narayanavanam, there's Prasanna Venkateshwara Swami deity. There's a place Lord got married. Padmavati, daughter of Akasharaj. Dharani Devi is the mother. After the marriage, Lord walked all the way from there, Narayanavanam, to Tirupati, downhill. And Srinivasamangapuram, you have seen? Tirupati down, Srinivasamangapuram. He stayed there for 6 months. This is a beautiful temple, big temple. Huge deity of Lord Balaji. After spending 6 months there, then he climbed the hills. He selected the spot and he stayed there. We all go there. You know? Venkatadri, 7 hills. Lord stays there. Even today is there. So his family deity is Lord Narasimha. So Lord Balaji's hill is known as Sheshadri. That means the entire hill is Sheshanag. The hood is Tirumala. The trunk portion of the Shesha is Ahobilam. And tail part is Srisailam, Lord Shiva's abode. It's about 400 kilometers it runs. You know? So they cooked prasadam in Tirumala by Agnideva. The offering to, because family deities, Lord Narasimha, offered it in Ahobilam. The entire prasadam was offered in Ahobilam. And they served prasadam from Tirumala to Ahobilam. All the devatas are sitting on either side. And who served? Vayudeva. Only he can serve. All cannot serve. And how many varieties? How many varieties? 550 varieties of items. Today they make 30, 40, this, wow. Those days beggars never used to touch. Beggar means you'll have 100 dishes. Today they say grand wedding. What wedding? Balaji wedding is wedding. Balaji wedding is wedding. This is wedding and all mess. If you want to be happy for 1 hour, take a nap. Take a nap. Many times we do, right? 1 hour Bhagavatam class. Nap. 1 hour nap. Anybody had now? I don't know. 1 hour nap. You want to be happy for 1 day, 1 hour? Happiness, 1 hour nap. One day happy, you want to be one day happy? Go for trekking. Go to mountains, climb the mountains, go for trekking. You want to be happy for 1 month? Get married. Right? How many want to get married? 1 month you'll be happy, Baba. 1 month. Afterwards, don't ask. You want to be happy eternally? Be Krishna conscious. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Right? In Kali Yuga, man after marriage, husband fights with the wife, wife fights with the husband, complains. We counsel many families. Husband tells, she's not listening to me. She tells, she's puffed up guy, always pouncing on me, finding mistakes always. It's a mess I am, it's a mess, I don't know what to do. I tell them, get married. You husband get married, second marriage, that's better, best solution. What about me? You also get married. Second marriage. Get married second time, no problem. Second marriage is get married to Srimad Bhagavatam. All the grahasthas should get married second time. Together with Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam has all the solutions for your problems. Grahastha problem, solutions are there. Brahmachari problem, solution is there. Sannyasi problem, solution is there. Vanaprasthas, solution is there. Any problem, Bhagavatam has a solution. In Telugu, how many of you are Telugu people here? Right. They know. Bhagavatam, 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 Bhagavatam. Keep on chanting Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam, keep on chanting, become Bhagavatam. That means you will become okay. In Telugu, Bhagavatam means you will become okay. I am not okay. Read Bhagavatam, I will become okay. One devotee asked Prabhupada, Prabhupada, are you okay? Prabhupada said, I am okay, you are not okay. He is okay because he is a Bhagavata. He is okay. You are not a Bhagavata. How you can be okay? You will never be okay. You become Bhagavata, I am okay, you are okay, we are all okay. That is Bhagavatam. Prahlada Maharaj. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wants to hear again and again, crying and hearing. Oh Gadadhara, tell me once again read Prahlada Charitra, Dhruva Charitra, once again, 100 times, once again. No? Always wants to hear Bhagavatam. So that's Srimad Bhagavatam. There is one devotee by name Pundanam. I did. You know Pundanam's story? Pundanam, a great devotee from Kerala. He was attached to Bhagavatam. Always Bhagavatam. While taking prasadam, Bhagavatam is there. On a small seat, Bhagavatam is there, sick, and it picks up. Sleeping, next to a table, Bhagavatam is there. Walking, Bhagavatam in the hand. Always Bhagavatam. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. And he gives amazing classes on Bhagavatam. When Pundanam speaks, people gather like anything. Bhagavatam is such a thing, not necessarily my class, nobody is there. Don't worry. You speak Bhagavatam purely, Krishna will come and sit down there. And will bring all the devotees there. Oh, nobody is coming to my class. Don't worry. If they come very good, they don't come very, very good. You talk Bhagavatam, let there be one person. When Srila Prabhupada gave a class, some of the devotees they took in a big auditorium, it never clicked. They took Prabhupada for the evening class, inviting everybody, there's only one person. Nobody was there. Devotees were shivering. We brought Prabhupada, what to do now? Only one person is sitting. But Prabhupada sat, he gave a class, 45 minutes class. Jai Radha Madhava, all the things. Full class he gave to that one person. After the class, they said, Prabhupada, we are very sorry, Prabhupada. We could not organize it properly. Only one person. Why? Why one person? You never saw Narada Muni there? You never saw Hanuman there? There's so many devotees there. We couldn't see it. Prabhupada could see. And today, Madhva Sampradaya, whenever the Bhagavatam takes place, some mutts, there'll be a special seat will be there for Hanuman to come and sit down. They put a seat for Hanuman, for Prahlada Maharaj. They come and sit down. Wherever Ramayana is there, Hanuman comes there. There's one famous devotee. 𝐏𝐚𝐫𝐭-𝟓 is no more. Some 4 lakh plus slokas are there. All the Vedic literatures. He knew all the 4 lakhs. He will not chant, but he knows. He can give the summary of that verse. This verse is from that Purana, this is from that. Everything. When big scholars, they go to him. Big sannyasis, they used to go to him for clarifications. And it doubts. In Ritvik, when he had the Ritvik problem, our devotees went to him. He's such a scholar. But he's a devotee also. He's a Madhva. He gave commentary on Ramayana. He's supposed to inaugurate. He called some minister, somebody. He was a very famous person. But nobody came. Only he was there. Other two, 3 people were there. The main person who was supposed to come and inaugurate that book, he never came. Suddenly a monkey came there. Monkey came and jumped on the table, took the Bhagavad, this Ramayana, and started reading. Then immediately 𝐵hanumanjaya said, he's Hanuman. They did arati for him, He was holding the book in the hand, just seeing arati. They gave some bananas, he ate and left. Mother will never know. 𝐵hanumanjaya Govinda Achar. So the Pundanam was attached to Bhagavatam. So wherever he gives classes, people throng. Come and hear his classes. But he had a desire to visit one Lord Shiva temple. 𝐿𝐴𝐴, this is in Kerala. He has to cross the river. On the other side is Lord Shiva temple. This temple speciality is, this temple is open only for 2 months in a year. 10 months is clocked. 2 months there will be a grand puja for Lord Shiva. After 2 months they lock the temple. So you want to take darshan of Lord Shiva, Parama Vaishnava. So Pundanam goes there and takes darshan of the Lord Shiva. He's there, then all the devotees meet him. Pundanam has come. Please, we should speak Bhagavatam. Please, please. Pundanam said, okay. He sat. Always he carries the Bhagavatam. He gave a class. What is the pastime? How Lord Krishna is, teasing Rukmani Devi. See, you get the right word. Teasing Rukmani, the pastime, very famous pastime. Why you married to me? I'm a vagabond. I'm just a villager. I'm not educated. I'm only Gopala. Take care of the cows and remove the cow dung. But I married Shishupala, king. So like he was teasing, Rukmani Devi faints. You know that pastime. And Krishna book is there, in Bhagavatam. So Krishna teasing, that pastime he narrated from the book. They all heard. Oh, so nice. Please, next day you should give Bhagavatam class. Yes, I'll give. Next day morning he came. Again, Bhagavatam is sat. You open the book marker is there. You finish the chapter, next chapter you should start. But somebody has placed that on the same chapter. Lord Krishna teasing Rukmani Devi. Oh, somebody is desiring. Same chapter he gave a class. Next day he comes, again the bookmark is on the same page. Same class he gave. Lord Krishna teasing Rukmani Devi. Pure devotees they can give. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj said, Saradharma pratyajya mamekam sharanam vraja. I can give class all 365 days in a year. One verse. So much is there. Nobody can say, I finished Bhagavad Gita. I read Bhagavad Gita. I finished it. Like saying, I went to ocean, I took all the water of the ocean and took bath. You are somewhere in some corner with a mug, you took bath. somewhere one corner, swimming like a fish somewhere. You use the entire ocean water? You're insignificant in the ocean. How you can understand? I had the whole Bhagavatam, I finished Bhagavatam. No. I said, no chance. They keep on expanding. More you understand, it expands. More you understand, it expands. Never ending, like ocean. There is Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam. Any transcendental scriptures are like that. So he gave 2 months, same class he gave. Spoke on the same topic. 2 months over, then he left the temple. He left the temple and he crossed the river. When he crossed the river, he thought, oh, I forgot Bhagavatam, my book. I forgot Bhagavatam. How this can happen? Never. I forgot Bhagavatam. On temple, today is the last day, they'll lock the temple. They'll open only after 10 months. He started running. Again crossed the river. Running, panting. Came to the temple, it was locked. Oh, my book Bhagavatam. My Bhagavatam. He sat on the steps. Without Bhagavatam, how we can survive? Because now it's very easy, right, to get the books. Those days, you want a book, you got to write to yourself. You want a book, you have to write to yourself. In the book distribution, no? They want to give to a Brahmana, wants to give to another Brahmana, or to a king. They take the Bhagavatam and sit on the elephant, put the Bhagavatam on elephant, book distribution. Book distribution happen on elephant. Place the Bhagavatam on the elephant, go and give the Bhagavatam. Very difficult to get Bhagavatam. Because you got to write to yourself. Entire all the chapters. Today, Prabhupada's Kripa, right? Everywhere Bhagavatam is there. Only the problem, we don't read. No time. Because for everything we can say no time. When Amakinga customer, when they call you, sir, let's go. No time! Sorry, we don't have time. You know? So we should be ready always. So, he sat there, what to do now? As he sat there, he heard some sound. Somebody is talking inside the temple. Hearing some sound, some conversation. You know? Then immediately he peeped through the keyhole. Then he saw Lord Shiva sitting on the Vyasasana. And Parvati Devi is sitting next to him, down. And Lord Shiva is asking, how was the class? How was the class? Parvati Devi said, wonderful, my Lord. What a class it was. So nicely you spoke. You explained this so nicely. You explained that so nicely. Wonderful. Wonderful. But Lord, what is that but? But Pundanam class was better than you. Shiva says, yes, you are right. Even I was thinking of his class. You know. All the ghosts and the goblins are all there. Many people. Pundanam class is better. Then Pundanam, he sees the keyhole and hears this. Pundanam class is better. He calls out, tears in his eyes. Krishna! No use, no prasadam. Krishna! And immediately Lord Shiva, Parvati, all they all disappear. Then he meets the authorities. They begin to open the temple. They give the book to him. He takes the books and he goes back. There is attachment for Bhagavatam. Lord Shiva is glorifying. His class is better than mine. Of course, Lord Shiva is Lord Shiva. Their humility. Always they encourage devotees. So like that. One more story. Okay. I'll stop at 11. You can ask me some questions. If you have some questions, you can ask me. The many stories.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for a very wonderful Narasimha Katha and so many pastimes you told. in the beginning you told the 5 elements of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which we can go ahead in Krishna consciousness. So in Sadhu Sangha, I was just thinking, there are different levels of devotees whom we associate and interact on day-to-day basis. So how we match our frequency? Because with some devotees, our frequency goes well. With some devotees, we have problem. So how to make all devotees happy? Hare Krishna.
Very good question. So when you have a conversation with a devotee, with your friends, devotees, after the conversation you feel. When the consciousness is blooming means that association is very good. After the conversation, discussion, your consciousness is not blooming or shrunk, feel bad, that association is not good. So after having a friendship with a devotee, when you just sit and discuss, naturally your consciousness blooms. Feel very happy. Like two devotees sit together, study Bhagavatam, discuss Bhagavatam, you feel very happy. Bodhayanta parasparam kadantascha nityam tushintacha ramanticha. One should be satisfied and bliss, happiness. The Sangha is good. You get the point? The Sangha is good. There's an indication. Yes, I'm feeling very fine. That means you cannot say this devotee is less, this devotee is... No, not like that. But not necessarily to explain to anybody. From the devotees helping you, that particular devotee is helping you, or these devotees are helping you, take that association. Somebody is talking about Grame-katha, say Hare Krishna, keep away. Keep away. Are too busy with the mobile, keep away. Now the present disaster is mobile. There is spiritual suicide. The mobile, use it for Krishna consciousness, is okay. But so easily available, everything is there, you can see movies, songs and all, no? That will pollute us. Not necessarily you are going to the bad sides. Even ordinary movies also, you may say it's a good movie, that is not good. Like Srila Prabhupada was taking a walk, one morning walk with the disciples. He stopped, he saw some old people are playing golf. Prabhupada doesn't know. He asked what they're doing. Prabhupada, the bats, they're trying to put a ball in a hole. What they're trying? They're trying to put a ball in the hole. Or few people are struggling to put the ball in the hole. You know what Prabhupada did? He cried. He cried, old people. They're trying to put a ball in the hole. He cried. It is not bad, but it'll distract. So seeing something, is not bad, but it'll distract from Krishna consciousness. These fellows, they're supposed to practice Krishna consciousness, God consciousness, but they're trying to put a ball in the hole. Crazy, isn't it? Out of 70 years, they're trying to put a ball in the hole. They should try to put themselves in the spiritual world. It's a distraction in life. They can't practice Krishna consciousness like that. If you give your mind to some movies, some time pass, it's a distraction. That intensity, tivrena bhakti yogana, it will not manifest. Intensity of devotion will not come. You are a devotee. Your practice is okay. Intensity will not be there. So we should be very careful. When many devotees will discuss also, we should maintain the intensity. You can be jovial, friendly, that's okay, that's fine. But it's not be too much. It should be balanced, But main is Bhagavatam, chanting, Krishna Katha. That kind of association we need. Let him be a junior or senior. You get the point? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. Nice class you gave. You quoted a few examples. In the beginning, like your own examples, how you read Prabhupada books and overnight you transform. Even one army fellow, So my question is about myself only, that I have been reading and practicing, but that complete surrender is not coming. So how it is like, whether the process works for someone very quick and for someone taking so much of time. I still not able to surrender completely. I still have attachment to this world.
So I see the change in you. I see that. In a big crowd like this, admitting, I'm not surrendered, talking less of you, there's a sign of humility. That means there's some transformation in you. Nobody will admit openly like this. I'm reading books, but there's no change in me. You see? That's an indication you're doing good. That means study more. Take the association of the devotees, okay? One is studying, but hear also. Hear Prabhupada Bhagavatam. Prabhupada classes you hear. That will help you a lot. Prabhupada classes, should make it a point to hear one class a day. And any devotee who is inspiring you in Krishna consciousness, hear his classes. You will grow, okay? Prabhupada says, all the problems in spiritual life is due to lack of hearing. Lack of hearing. If you hear, everything is fine. Okay? You got to studying plus hearing. You hear regularly? You hear regularly? You should hear Prabhupada classes. Devotees, those are very serious. You got to hear sometime. Okay? As it is, you're good, you're doing good. You're humble, you're saying, I'm not growing. That's a good sign. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you for the nice class. See, in every lecture we are hearing about the glories of Harinam, the effect, positive effect of the Harinam. In every lecture we are hearing. But there are so many people, they are practicing, but they said that we are not having transformation or the results, what we should do and all these things. So what we can suggest for this, they should continue the bhakti and they can have the effect of that. So can you suggest some?
See, one thing, we should have a lot of patience. We do our practices, spiritual practices, but result we should depend on Krishna. When Lord will sanction, when it will happen, we don't know. Oh, I'm 30 years, 20 years. What is this 20, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years? Nothing in the eternal time. You know, for example, what is Brahma's time? Age span? Long duration, right? Kali Yuga time span is 4,32,000 years. Dwapara Yuga, double the Kali Yuga. Treta Yuga, triple the Kali Yuga. Kruta Yuga, 4 times Kali Yuga. When you add that, multiply by 1,000, the denomination, what you get is 12 hours of Brahma. And Brahma has 100 years. And Brahma's 100 years, 1 second for Krishna. Where is God? What is your time then? You get where is God? He's not coming at all. You get the point. In the eternal time, we are doing good. Have patience. Results will come. You know, nothing will go waste. Solpam apyasya dharmasya trauto mahato vaya. Little bit devotional service is recorded by Krishna. Nothing to worry. You can practice it, continue it. Keep on chanting, keep on having the association. 5 angas we discussed, no? 5 angas. Harinam Sankirtan, Sadhu Sangha, Bhagavata Shavana, Vigraharadhana, Vatravasa. You know, keep doing that. Always, like Lord Krishna says, Abhyasa yoge yuktena, Chetasa nana ghamina, Paramam purusham divyam, Yati partanu chintaya. You practice, Arjuna. Abhyasa. What is Abhyasa? Paramam purusham divyam. I am the person. Transcendental person. You practice to remember me always. That should be a chinta, your thinking. Your thinking is always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. Abhyasa yoga yuktena, chetasa nana gamina, paramam purusham divyam, yati partha chintaya. Your chinta should be that. Our chinta should be that. Always, how I can be Krishna conscious. How I can be Krishna conscious? We are in Krishna consciousness. The simple way is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Happy, chant Krishna, Hare Krishna mantra. When you are sad, chant Hare Krishna mantra. When it's boring, chant Hare Krishna mantra. Any situation, chant Hare Krishna mantra. One thing we should understand, whenever I'm chanting, I may not be happy, I may not be experiencing happy, but Krishna is happy. Krishna, my Lord, is happy. I'm holding the bead bag and chanting. I'm not experienced. When Krishna is happy, fine. Everything is fine. Okay?
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, thank you for wonderful nursing Leela. Prabhuji, my question is that although nursing they have liberated Hiranyakashipu, but in today's time and age, the world is actually in a similar mentality. So my question is that is there something that we should do at a social and collective level so that it becomes easier for us to perform bhakti, or we have to just do our individual bhakti and wait for Lord to take care of this demonic mentality and the way the world is?
So your answer is that together, right? So this is sadhu sangha. You see, because sadhu sangha means what happens? Automatically holy name comes. Automatically Bhagavatam happens. That's the beauty of the sadhu sangha. To practice Krishna consciousness single is very difficult. It's difficult actually. We need sangha. At least with your wife, or with your children, your wife and children, or with your neighbors, or in the temple. Temple is easy. When you come to temple, very easy to practice. Why the whole thing being designed to practice bhakti.
So Prabhuji, as there is a saying that Prabhupada said that 50% of his job is remaining in terms of establishing the Varnashram. So is that also related to this, that Varnashram helps doing sadhu sangha?
See, Prabhupada in the beginning, he was planning, he went to America, he wanted to make only brahmacharis and sannyasis. Actually, ashrama means generally brahmacharis and sannyasis, grahasthas no. They're from south from outside. Ladies out of question. Prabhupada is so merciful, he allowed. Everybody, including ladies, Matajis can come and serve because they were dynamic, he was so merciful, giving chance to everybody. Till then, never heard of. In Gaudiya Math, no ladies are allowed. No brahmacharya ashram. It's the history. Prabhupada created brahmacharya ashram. You get the point? So, chance for everybody. Come together. And practice Krishna consciousness. That's the message of Srila Prabhupada. We can come together. ISKCON is like that. ISKCON is a school. Like Srila Prabhupada has questioned. Why young people are there in your movement? Because always you see only young people. Maximum young people. Why? Prabhupada said, whom do you find in the colleges? Old people or young people? Young people. And what is the meaning of college? It's a Latin word. The place where you come and decide your future. So Prabhupada said, this is a college. You come here and decide your future. To stay here or go back home. What you have decided? Stay back here. Go back home? Yes. Go back home. Our home is there. We come to ISKCON, it's a college. It's an institution, educational institution to learn, practice Krishna consciousness and go home. And send others also, take others also, like Prahlada Maharaj. Okay?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for the wonderful class. Prabhuji, I heard somewhere in the lecture, previous birth of Prahlada Maharaj. Is it there or where it comes? Can you tell what is it?
See, even I heard, but I don't know the authenticity of that. I never heard from Prabhupada, nor from any devotees. You get the point? I don't know. The previous birth, I don't know. Okay? There are stories, I have heard the stories. But I know what is authenticity, I don't know. Which Purana says so. Maybe I have not read. Okay?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dhanyavad Pranam. Prabhuji, so in between the lecture you mentioned about the story of where spiritual pride was discussed. Spiritual pride. Due to which Lord Narasimha Dev didn't. So, in our cases, means how to be alert of whether we are spiritually pride and how to recover from that.
See, the spiritual pride is very subtle. When the humility develops, when the devotee is humble, genuinely humble, then there is no spiritual pride. Vaishnavism means 3 words. Humility, humility, humility. That's all, nothing else. That means pride is not there. Trunadapi sunijana, tarudapi sashna, amanina manadena, kirtanaya sada hari. You can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly because no false ego. He is humble, He is tolerant, respecting others, not demanding any respect. If you recognize me, fine. If you don't recognize me, fine, no problem. He can constantly chant Hare Krishna mantra. What does it mean? Constantly chanting Hare Krishna mantra means he is with Krishna. Kalikale Nama Rupa Krishna Avatara Nama Haita Hai Sarva Jagat Nishtara. Kalikala, Krishna comes as Nama Rupa. Kalikale Nama Rupa Krishna Avatara. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said this. Krishna comes in the name form. When constantly are chanting means we are with Krishna. Okay? That answers you? Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you for wonderful class. My question here is, I am a student and I am a full-time. I have a full-time job also. So most of the time while working, I don't mostly remember Krishna, and most of the time while sleeping, I get dreams of work only. So what shall I do? Any suggestion from your side?
So while working most of the time, you're not remembering Krishna means you're remembering Krishna. Your conscious is not remembering Krishna. Correct? See, again the association. Right? Because when we are working, when myself was working way back, we had our own crowd, devotees. We made devotees. Myself, that Shitaranga Prabhu who comes here, Brahmana, no? He comes to the temple and deity installation and all. He and the three of us, we had our own team in the company. We used to work, now and then we used to come together, chant or discuss secretly.
Yes, but most of the people are Muslims and Christians, so in my surrounding in office.
Okay, then you should make it a point to come to the temple regularly. Take the association here.
Yes.
Okay, you should come regularly. I'm very happy you're recognizing your shortcomings. That's a good sign. Come here. Take the help of the devotees. You're in some council group,
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you meet your mentor, your counselor, talk to him. He'll help you. Okay, you discuss with him?
Yes, Prabhu.
You discuss
I will discuss later.
Yeah, you discuss with him, he'll help you. He'll groom you, he'll personally what is good for you, he'll tell you. Okay?
Yes, Prabhu, thank you.
You're in the council, they'll take care of you. That's why the council system is there. To help you, this kind of problems will come. They are there to help you. Okay?
Okay, Prabhu.
Anybody else? Okay. So we'll stop here. Evening we'll meet. What time is the evening, Prabhu?
6:30. 6:30 onwards.
Class at 6:30 we start Abhishekam. Okay, thank you so much. Narasimha Bhagavatam ki, Lord Narasimha ki, Prahlada Maharaj ki, Prabhupada ki, 𝐏𝐚𝐫𝐭-𝟓 Hare Hare Bo.
कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा। तो आइए, आज हमारा नरसिंह चतुर्दशी का दिन परम सौभाग्य है कि आज एनवीसीसी में बैठे बैठे हम पूरे भारत के अनेक नरसिंह मंदिर के विग्रहों का दर्शन कर पाए और अनेक कथा के माध्यम से हमारा नरसिंह चतुर्दशी आज स्पेशल हुआ है। आइए हम इस सुंदर प्रवचन और इस सुंदर दर्शन और अनेक कथाओं के लिए रेवती रमन प्रभु को हृदयपूर्वक धन्यवाद देंगे। 3 बार हरि बोल बोलकर, हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। इस रेवती रमन प्रभु की। जैसे अभी जस्ट बताया गया कि आज संध्या समय तक फास्टिंग है। 6:30 बजे अभिषेक होगा, 6:30 के बाद 7:15 बजे शारप प्रभु जी का वापिस एक बार नरसिंह कथा यहाँ होगी और इसके बाद 8:30 बजे महाआरती और 56 भोग का दर्शन होगा। उसके बाद भक्तों के लिए प्रसाद होगा। आने वाले सप्ताह में 21 तारीख से लेकर 26 तारीख तक और 22 तारीख से लेकर 27 तारीख तक हमारे बीच में 2 सन्यासी आने वाले हैं। तो 21 तारीख से लेकर 26 तारीख तक हमारे बीच में भक्ति आश्रय वैष्णव स्वामी महाराज पधार रहे हैं और 22 तारीख से 27 तारीख के हमारे बीच में भक्ति प्रेम स्वामी महाराज पधार रहे हैं। तो इसके बाद कार्यक्रम का समाप्त होगा। फास्टिंग है, चैंटिंग कर सकते हैं अलग अलग सेवा के माध्यम से। और एक महत्वपूर्ण अनाउंसमेंट हमारे संरक्षण प्रभु भागवतम के बारे में कर रहे हैं। हरे कृष्ण। हम सब जानते हैं इस रेवती रमन प्रभु तिरुपति में बहुत सुंदर मंदिर बनाए
तो ये मंदिर बनाया केवल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन के द्वारा। हरि बोल। तो प्रभु जी शुरुआत, क्लास की शुरुआत भगवद गीता डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन के बारे में की और होल क्लास श्रीमद् भागवतम, और श्रीमद् भागवतम का वर्णन भी उन्होंने किया है। इतना सुंदर भागवतम का एसोसिएशन हम भी नहीं छोड़ना चाहते हैं। तो आज प्रभु जी बहुत सुंदर तरीके से एक भक्त है हमारे लिए श्रीमद् भागवतम के ऊपर डिस्काउंट में ये श्रीमद् भागवतम अवेलेबल है। सामने वंशी मोहन प्रभु और चित्रललिता माता जी एंड टीम, सामने वृंदावन चंद्र, वहां पर श्रीमद् भागवतम अवेलेबल है। तो आज के दिन नरसिंह भगवान के कथा हम देखिए, नरसिंह भगवान का कथा पिछले कम से कम 2 महीने से मंदिर का रेगुलर भागवतम क्लास में चल ही रहा है। तो एक श्लोक के ऊपर हर बार 1 घंटा हम कथा करते हैं, लेकिन आप ये श्रीमद् भागवतम अपने घर में लेकर जाकर रेगुलर ये श्रीमद् भागवतम का अध्ययन कर सकते। खास करके आज 7th कैंटो में श्रीमद् भागवतम में नरसिम्हा कथा और प्रहलाद महाराज का सुंदर सुंदर प्रार्थनाएं आप उसको अध्ययन कर सकते हैं। आज के दिन विशेष रूप से श्रीमद् भागवतम इंग्लिश है जिसका कीमत है 11,400 है, इसके ऊपर डिस्काउंट है, आज केवल 8,000 रुपए में मिलेगा। और इंग्लिश पॉकेट श्रीमद् भागवतम 10,100 रुपए का है, आज केवल 7,000 रुपए में मिलेगा। और मराठी श्रीमद् भागवतम 8,700, तो उसका कीमत है आज 5,500 है। और हिंदी में 8,700 का श्रीमद् भागवतम केवल 6,000 रुपए में मिलेगा। और आज जो भी श्रीमद् भागवतम प्राप्त करेंगे उसके ऊपर इस ग्रेस रेवती रमन प्रभु खुद अपने हस्ताक्षर भी करने वाले हैं। तो जिन भक्तों को इस श्रीमद् भागवतम का विशेष डिस्काउंट का फैसिलिटी प्राप्त करना है तो आप सामने स्टॉल में जाकर अपना ग्रंथ को प्राप्त कर सकते हैं। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की, नरसिम्हा चतुर्दशी महामहोत्सव की, श्रील प्रहलाद महाराज की, इस ग्रेस रेवती रमन प्रभु की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे।